Creativity is limitless, for better or worse. Creativity is limitless, for better or worse. Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I was I was taking a minute to set up, so I didn't get to say hi to you guys. Let me scroll up in chat, make sure I don't miss anyone. Let's see. Hello Chaos, hi Jingang, hi Maliok, and hello Ham and Zero. I believe that's everyone. Man, you guys are on the ball today. Exceptionally on the ball, far more than I am. Sorry, my voice seems gravelly lately. I was listening to yesterday's VOD for a bit, or I think I was clipping it or something. I'm like, man, my voice is gravelly. My voice is gravelly. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know when or why that happened. How's everyone doing? Happy Father's Day to those of you that have dads, and if you don't, I'll be your dad. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But in all seriousness, I know it, you know, these kinds of holidays are hard for people. I know Mother's Day and Father's Day can be rough, so if there's anything I can do to help, if talking about it would help, let me know. If not talking about it would help, let me know. I'm erring on that side because I know that you know, for me personally, I like a distraction sometimes, so that's why I didn't, you know, advertise it as a Father's Day stream or anything. You have a dad, but I am also dad. Thanks, I'll be your internet dad. And know that, regardless of if you have dads or not, I'm proud of all of you. My one and only true dad. You want me to adopt you, Cyber? You want me to adopt you? I don't know what people would think. We're very close in age, after all. How are you guys doing? It's been a day. It's been a day. It's been good. Nothing crazy. I was working. I have a few videos queued up, and let me tell you, I've started doing a new thumbnail style, and I really like it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Hold on. I could probably show you guys. I can give you guys a little. You want a little sneak peek since you're here early? You want a little thumbnail sneak peek? All right. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. YouTube thumbnails. Okay, let's see. Do we want to show the Leona one is kind of funny. Do we show the Leona one? Alright, we'll show the Leona one. I think it's funny. Hold on. Let me get a image, add source. You texted your father happy birthday? Last time you texted him was last year's Father's Day. I get you, Zero. I get you, Zero. Well, good on you for sending that text. Sounds like you're being the bigger person. Alright. Here's the funny thumbnail. I've been having a lot of fun with this. So I started using the League Director tool to get, you know, first-person camera, and I just really like this. My thumbnail humor will never not be funny to me. I don't know if it's funny to anyone else, but it's funny to me. This video should be going up... What day is it? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually. Should be tomorrow. But yeah, I kind of spiced it up a little bit now. Instead of just doing the white border, I'm doing the kind of gradient color border. Still very similar humor style. I'm just not using the splash arts anymore, and I'm instead using the 3D models because it gives me more options. And nah, dude, she's got a cross. She wants the demon that is Evelyn to be gone. Not birthday, I meant Father's Day. I got what you meant, Zero. I was reading it and I was correcting it in my head. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is cute. So I'm enjoying that. And the cool thing is that now skins that, I mentioned this before, but skins now that I have for champions that I don't own, things that I've gotten from rerolls or mystery gifts, things like that, I now have a great use for. Like this Evelyn skin, I don't play Evelyn, so I just locked her in and I saw I had the Spirit Blossom skin. So I'm like, oh, geez, let's go. And so I used that, and yeah, because our Leona player was named Kinky Jesus, so I thought this was very fitting. Anyway. Goodbye. Enjoy the sneak peek. Yeah, I mean, literally, that's what that game was. That's what that game was. How you guys doing? By the way, I'm thinking for the second half of stream, I think there's a way to do Twitch polls, so I'll maybe do one of those, and we can vote for the second half of stream if we want League, or maybe Slay the Spire, Isaac, whatever. So I'm gonna start doing it that way. I kind of like that idea. I do know that towards the, well, yeah, it would be kind of the latter half of stream. I do know that chat tends to die down, so it might be kind of awkward if I put up a poll and don't get any votes, but I like the idea. Cyber, so I thought I'd been mentioning this, but I have a backlog. So the way that I do it, what works for me, is that I have like 5 videos in the cooker essentially, and then I finish them all at the same time. So I have currently 5 videos all in Premiere. And then I go through and I cut all of them, and I go through and I edit all of them, and then I go through and I do thumbnails for all of them, and then I go through and I upload all of them. I'm currently on the uploading process, so your video, the one you're in, I believe is going to post this Friday, but all of the videos will be posted Monday of next week, Friday of next week, Monday of the week after, Friday of the week after, and then Monday of the week after. I post the full-length videos on my days off. I'm a little bit nervous to do it that way because I'm afraid beyond those 5 videos, I don't have any others that are worth cutting up, so I'm hoping in those 2 weeks I get more videos. Otherwise, it would make sense for me to space them out more. We're gonna upload all of them on the days off, and hopefully I will get more content in the meantime. Maybe then I can start doing Rune Factory videos. I don't know. We'll see. You vote Binding of Isaac even though you won't be here. You're not gonna be here, Gene Gang? I'm definitely not doing Risk of Rain if I don't have my carry with me. I mean, unless Chaos is free. You guys would be welcome to join, by the way. Subs would be welcome to join in Isaac, in Risk of Rain. I do have to get the multiplayer Slay the Spire mod. That's the only one that you guys can't join because I don't have the mod for it yet. I will get that. You agree to— oh, thank you, Maliok. That means a lot coming from a man as beautiful as you. How you doing? You have to leave for work? What's with your work schedule, Jing Gang? Work picks up and I tend to have to leave. Sorry, Krishna, announcing my departure. In any case, this is an airport. You're fine. You don't have to announce your departure. We're all playing Volibear. Alright, everyone. Oops, all Volibear. Yo, I'm good with a Volibear in any lane. Give me Volibear mid, give me Volibear support, give me Volibear ADC. I don't care. I love Volibear. He's so good to have on the team. He's my favorite champ to have on my team currently. Put on a projector and project the stream. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't do that. That's chaotic. No, that's the last thing we need. It's just a side job you do for an extra bit of cash. Nice. I like that. I like the good work ethic. Ooh, Aphelios is kind of stinky. It's a Google slide. It's not a doc. Don't worry. Wow. What do I pick into Aphelios? I guess we'll go Seraphine. Why not? Oh, he's mad. Okay, he's a very, very angry bear, so we get rid of that. The phrase is, this isn't an airport, you don't have to announce it, but for you it is an airport. No, I get you. You could join for a match to show off how absolutely not cook on Spellbook Cane Top. I would love to see Spellbook Cane Top. I'm sad. I was really looking forward to the Volibear mid. Tragic. Alright, we'll go with this. I think that'll be fine. I don't really, to be honest, I don't think Seraphine's great into Aphelios. I just really didn't know what to pick. Sometimes I paste the link and people go nutty in chat. Who is the support? I guess Galio, probably. Ooh, that's real stinky. Double AP bot lane into Galio. Cursed. Good luck, guys. It is the warm-up after all, so we'll be fine. I do think today's gonna get off to kind of a toxic day, I have a feeling. But that's okay. It's just League of Legends. And we have roguelikes to look forward to. So I cannot complain. What form of Kayn do you go, Chaos? I'm assuming Rost, or do you go Blue Kayn? No, don't say that last Sunday was super toxic. Yeah. Are these bronze players or are they gold? I can't tell. Gold, I guess. Red, yeah. I just realized Nico and I have the exact same pose. That's pretty cool. Intended.
Battle of Seraphine suited up and ready to go.
I'm not super tempted to— yeah, okay, now I'm really not. Sorry. We're gonna have a nice day. I was gonna go up there, but no, I'm not really interested in that. Not gonna lie, I could probably talk for at least half an hour about hamsters. Listen, my boy Ham is doing his best. You leave him alone. He's doing his best. They can't be all as good at video games as you are. Why is he doing this? And he's just gonna do it again? Hello? The
minions have spawned.
Dude's just running it down at that point.
Why a dove? Because peace is what we
I just want to ask what the decision-making process was. That's fair. That's fair. Go ahead. We've summoned him. Now, I know that starting Q is definitely better, but I've actually been enjoying starting E because at the end of the day when I poke too much, it costs too much mana. You know, she's pretty mana hungry, so. You'll never understand jungle people. Junglers do have brains wired very differently because they kind of have to. Jungle is such a different beast.
If you want Final City, you gotta go through me. Hold up. Hold up.
Dude should be happy he's laning into double AP. What's with this aggression?
It's weird being
What's
on
with this
side for you.
aggression, Galio? I haven't seen the most aggressive Galio players. I have no real reason to poke anyway, because I can just use my Relic Shield and also, you know, why poke Galio? So I'm cool with just sitting back, kind of playing disengage here, following up if Nico hits something.
You really can make friends in surprising places.
There you go. It's that easy. You just ignore the Galio, you pretend he doesn't exist. Because there's nothing you can do about him.
I'll keep fighting until the day we don't need to.
Oh god, I healed too late. I healed too late, Jingang. I'm so sorry. Congrats on finishing your classes.
An enemy has been slain.
That's always a really good feeling. I could have flashed on the Aphelios and killed him probably, but
The team could use a new fight song.
yeah, sometimes with the way Seraphine walks, I'm afraid she's gonna fall off her hoverboard. Doesn't it kind of look like she's gonna fall off sometimes, like if you turn too quickly? It makes me uneasy. I don't really like her little hoverboard. I prefer Sona's instrument.
Someday, I'd like to sing a song of peace.
Their jungler's Warwick, but he does seem new. I mean, to walk into that bush 3 times, that's strange. So I don't think we have to worry about Warwick too much. Of course, he is still Warwick, right? But I don't think we have to be too concerned about him. The problem is if we try to engage and we miss, Galio could jump on one of us, so that's the only real thing we have to look out for. And then, of course, potentially Warwick ganking and then Galio ulting him for some extra CC. That could be annoying. Okay, kind of tough. It makes sense that Jingang ran upward, but if he had run towards me, I do think I could have gotten a nice E off on them. Once I get my Rylai's, I do think that'll help quite a bit. It'll help to get guaranteed the CC.
There's a melody in every battle. I hear it, and I sing it.
It is tempting to throw an E at Galio and then we can both get our full combos off on him, but it's just not, it just doesn't feel really worth it. Yeah, I could poke him out of lane, but I'm kind of more concerned about the Aphelios, although the Galio did KS him.
Oh no, I lost him.
It's like, do we poke the Galio out of lane and then we're or do we try to save it for disengage and Aphelios? Okay, he's mid.
When times are tough, having fun is even more important. It reminds us of what we're protecting.
An enemy has
Hey
been
Daniel,
slain.
how's it going? I appreciate you tuning in regardless of the platform. I do definitely want to get monetization on YouTube at some point. Like I told you guys earlier, I'm thinking about maybe doing Rune Factory specifically as a YouTube series. I don't know, I need to do something a little bit more special for YouTube. I need to put time into actually recording videos rather than just cutting up streams. So, we'll see, it's definitely something I'm thinking about. Since they're taking Dragon, well they're not yet, but probably in the near future. I don't know why this Galio won't even try to poke with his Q. That's his Q, right?
The bravest thing we can do is hold on to hope.
Burns a lot of mana, yeah, but it's better than just being AFK, isn't it?
An enemy has been slain.
Slow your tempo. Hit it. The city's future is riding on Anima Squad's shoulders.
So he's almost out of Grav. I don't think this guy really plays Aphelios too often. Not that he's bad or anything, but he's just not really playing the way that he should be here. In this case, I would recommend conserving Grav bullets because it could be really, really nasty CC chain with Galio.
Someday I'll take a real vacation outside the city walls.
If you're okay with turn-based dungeon roguelikes, you could try Shattered Pixel. I have to write that down. That sounds really good. I'm actually gonna write that down on my phone right now. Hold on. 1 second. That sounds right up my alley. Alright, let me grab... Probably gonna grab this, and I think boots would be a good buy here. Grab this and this. Let's see. Pixel Dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Galio ult faster now? It might be... Is it range-based? Does it go through faster if you're closer to the target? I'm not sure. I've never played Galio. That's just my guess. Because he was so close to Aphelios, I'm assuming he physically flies to him faster. That's a guess.
Schedule squad karaoke.
It looks faster now? It may very well be.
Tricky, tricky. You got the wrong Nico.
He's waiting for me to throw my E. Every time I throw my E, he just goes insane. So...
It's a family.
Remember when Galio was goblin looking? Yes, that I do remember. I do remember Galio pre-rework.
Take a beat.
An enemy has been slain.
It costs money on PC, but it's free on mobile. Okay, good to know, good to know.
If you don't take the leap, you'll never learn to fly. You can be tough too.
Take your shot.
Final City is my home.
Nice, that clone is really, really useful, because you know he's in there, but it's nice to be able to get vision. So, Aphelios, in my opinion, is a lot about gun management, particularly in lane. Actually, in all parts of the game, it helps a lot. With someone like Galio, I do think chakrams are very, very powerful because you can all in very easily with the Galio. I think grab is also very, very good because, again, following up on the CC. Get him under tower. He went in to dive for the Aphelios there. I was actually going to flash on the Aphelios and kill him, and I do actually think I could have gotten out, but I didn't want to also have to use my heal because I want to make sure I have that bridging gang. Good morning, Floof. How you doing? How's your Sunday been? He's not going to do it. Like I said, I think this guy's a little bit newer to Roguelike. He's not going to dive. That jump scare, nah, this Warwick, he's not very confident. He walked into a bush with our entire team in it, minus me, 3 times. 3 times, the same bush. We have to hurry home because, oh, Alan.
When they first asked me to try
Sunday full of rainbow, 6 siege. Very nice. I'm doing well myself. I'm doing well myself. Warming up with a game of support is, not bad. Pretty nice.
It's weird being on this side of
Yeah, Galio's mid, but he's gonna do that, unfortunately. Monday for you, that's a good point. How's your Monday going, Cyber? I hope you won't have a case of the Mondays. Ooh, I thought that hit.
Our humanity is
I think Galio's just sitting mid.
fighting for.
Cold? Well, you like it cold, right?
Turret plating will fall soon.
You really can make friends in surprising places. Wish we could have talked it out.
Shut down.
All of a sudden you started playing 2 times better than before, just all of a sudden. I mean, sometimes things will just click like that for you. I get it. I always joke about how that was my experience with Corky. I picked him up, and I was like, man, I don't get this champ. I don't really like him. And then a couple months later, I picked him up again, and I was like, I love this guy. Causing explosion, it deals max health. Yeah, it seems good. Sure.
We have to believe we have a future. That's the first step to making it real.
Feel like you should start a campfire. Well, you could get a space heater. That's what I use. I use a space heater. It has served me well, I'll tell you. I put it right next to me on the desk when it's really cold. Real nice, especially pointed at your hands. What are you doing?
And to celebrate what we found.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
A new wave!
An ally has been slain.
The team could use a new fight.
Yeah, the Varus top, well, he is bronze, and he is playing Varus top. So I don't think he's a real threat either. I don't know how he ended up getting 4 kills, but their whole team doesn't seem like too much of a threat. When does summer end? Bro, when does it even
I
start?
can hear it all.
It's so darn humid today. It's supposed to be, I think, in the hundreds. It's supposed to be in the hundreds next week, and I'm not prepared. I'm not ready for that. Oh, poor Warwick. Let's not bully him.
Someday, I'd like to sing a song of peace. It's good.
You live in the desert, rare condition for this, even you're not prepared, at least it's not humid. I'll tell you, it makes a huge difference. Humidity's the worst.
I used to live out
At least you have winter season, all we have is hot, hot, wet, more hot. Yeah. I do like having all 4 seasons to a degree. I really don't like summer though.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I've never been outside Final City before. Wow. Get together. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I do think having 4 seasons does help you appreciate them more though. I mean, I think if I lived in a place where it was always winter, I wouldn't really appreciate winter nearly as much as I do.
Cute and dangerous. Feel the bit. Hit it. Let the music move you.
Has been slain.
It's a shame. I don't know what their top laner's doing to— oh, well, Riven kind of destroyed them. She kind of destroyed the top lane.
There's a melody in every battle. I hear it.
Has destroyed a turret.
Slow your tempo.
What is this? What is this?
Never saw myself bleeding, but I gotta rise to the
Ooh,
occasion.
what's this? These little ADC players are kind of drama queens, man. That's why I can't play the role anymore. I ain't like that.
When the greater good
Ally
calls,
has been
do it.
slain.
Oh, he's not in there. Okay.
The bravest thing we can do is hold on to hope.
Cassidy is definitely winning mid. That is kind of rough.
Unstoppable.
Protection.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That is kind of rough. Having a fed Cassidy with 5 stacks on his Dark Seal, that's gonna be difficult to deal with. That's not easy for anyone to peel, especially Seraphine. Just grab our fully upgraded boots, why not? And then, what do we build here? They locked it. Wait, I forgot they locked it to 1 smite at a time, so Spellbook isn't good on King Top. Oh. GG's.
Victory.
I don't think they had to FF. They did have a Cassidy that was popping off, but... Okay. I mean, I'm good with that. 1 smite on a team, yes. Yes, that is true. That is true. I mean, I get it. It makes sense, but yeah, it does kind of change Spellbook, doesn't it? I didn't really consider that. Alright, let me do that. And then definitely gonna switch to mid here. Well, thanks for the clean warm-up. Since Chaos is playing, perhaps we will open betting? What do you guys think? Should we open betting? We haven't done betting in a minute. There we go. Alright, betting's up. Just going into the jungle so you can have your smite, Chaos. Still gonna be playing Kayn. Alright, catch you later. Good luck at work. Really quick game, huh? I mean, I guess I'll take an FF from the enemy team. I just don't really... You wanna play some BS? Sounds good to me. Vending machines that sell preheated tacos. I will say, I think things like that are kind of on the up and up. I do know that there's cake vending machines now, and I do know Japan has some pretty cool vending machines too. I don't think we're that far off from potentially having a taco vending machine. I don't think we're far off. I could definitely see it. We had, at my cancer center, we have this really cool vending machine that sells, like, wraps and salads and pastas and things like that. So, definitely possible. Love you for that idea. True. Do you want, like, an actual Taco Bell one, or do you want more of a local one? Are we far from buying a car vending machines? I mean, like a kiosk, maybe. Maybe at a car dealership, you go to a kiosk or online. You can buy a car online. Craigslist. Any, as long as it's a taco vending machine. I like that. We don't discriminate against what type of taco. Now, do you want them pre-made completely, or do you want to be able to choose your toppings? Because that's a whole other thing, and they do have vending machines, I think, where you could choose your toppings, and they put it together. I think, don't they have ramen ones, I want to say? You don't have any tacos? You don't have, like, Taco Bell or any kind of chain, even? There's no just, taco shop by you? Even just a local one? I'm kind of surprised. Even, like, a food truck or something? I thought we were in queue this whole time. I was like, man, this queue's taking forever. What's going on? My bad. We can make pre-made orchus? Okay. I know people really like Chipotle. That's kind of like the Subway of tacos, right? Or do they mostly make burrito bowls? I don't know. I've never been to Chipotle. I'm not the biggest fan of Mexican food. Not because it's not tasty, but because it's a lot of ingredients I can't eat or don't like. No food trucks. Okay. People don't know what tacos are? Well, that's a darn shame. Now, Cyber, do you prefer the crunchy tacos or the soft tacos? That's the real debate. Though I think most normal people would say it just depends on what you're feeling, right? You go for a crunchy or a soft. I think maybe I lean towards crunchy, maybe, but for me it just depends. I'm not committed one way or the other. You never ate tacos before? Dang. That's messed up. That'll have to be the first thing you do when you travel to a Western country is eat tacos. I mean, Cyber, you could probably make your own. Can you buy taco shells or something at least similar? You could make a taco bowl with all the ingredients. Food is food, yeah. No, I get that, but I do think most people have preferences, right? Man, definitely seeing a lot of Vayne players lately, which is nice. I know that she's not doing so well lately. I mean, whenever I can't get access to food that I want, I usually just try to make it myself. Even if you have to substitute some of the ingredients, you could make something similar. You know, if you get a ground meat and, you know, some of the toppings. You're too busy working to start a taco business, let alone grocery shopping? I definitely think you should be able to fit in grocery shopping, Cyber. You gotta do the adult thing, you know? You gotta get groceries sometimes, you gotta eat. Yo, we have a really good bot lane and a really good top. I know that Chaos is gonna pick something crazy, but he is Chaos, so I think he'll make it work. Lilia, Ornn, Vayne, that's kind of rough too. If we had more AP, I would maybe play some Varus mid, because it's something different. I know he can go AP. This is probably AD Twisted Fate, though. This is probably AD Twisted Fate, though. Your mom does the shopping, you just eat what she cooks. Oh, okay. Maybe not with Mel. Maybe not into Mel. Oh, Mel's so stinky. Actually, this doesn't have a problem with Mel, right? We love Orianna here. Grab this. I should try Phase Rush, but I like Ahri. I do like Ahri on her a lot. I like it because, obviously, for the poke, but I also like it for the shield, to be honest. Hey, Kishu, how's it going? How's your Sunday been? Who's DMing me? Somebody pinging me? Oh, okay. Never mind. Yes, I was getting DM'd. That's the thing. I do be getting DM'd on stream, which is okay. Ooh.
Keep an open mind,
Got the,
and we'll find meaning
Hey,
together.
Hippie, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. You're the moon, though. Happy to have you. Thanks so much. Mac and cheese here is rare. It's either homemade, or it's from, you know, from TikTok or from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is mac and cheese? You've only played Risk of Rain today? Kishu, do you ever want to play Risk of Rain with me? Hello, it's me, TF Jungle. God. I do really like the Risen Legend Vayne skin. It is nice. You'd be down? Heck yeah. You're more surprised McDonald's here doesn't have mac and cheese. Yeah, I feel like mac and cheese is a good side to have regardless of what kind of, you know, fast food franchise you are. You're trying to learn characters to get more consistent. What characters do you like playing? For me personally, I like Bandit and I like Engineer, and I just unlocked the False Sun and I really like him too. So I think those are going to be the only three that I play. That's just how I am. I never play all the characters. I always just like, you know, one or two. And that's it. I'm pretty picky. I mean, if we choose to play Risk of Rain on stream at some point, you guys would all be welcome to join. Crazy vein name, yeah. Crazy borders too. You like Seeker, Huntress, and want to learn Commando. Good choices. Good choices. You live in Washington State, and the place near you specializes at making various kinds of cougar mac and cheeses. Your personal favorite is breakfast mac, scrambled eggs, ham, bacon with a side of garlic toast. That sounds so good. Guys, you can't talk about food like this. I still have, what, 4 more hours to stream and you're making me hungry. That sounds so good. You guys should bring tacos and burritos. Yeah, I mean, hey, for real, that might be necessary where you live. It's me, Mando, man. Heck yeah. I was just gonna mention, if you need Commando tips, Heavy Chaos is your guy. If you need Risk of Rain tips in general, Chaos is really good. I'm still pretty new to Risk of Rain 2, so I can't help that much, but man, I've been enjoying it. Jin Gang is also very, very good. I'd say our 2 best Risk of Rain players are easily Chaos and Jin Gang. Roommate is there to spoon feed me? No, he's not. He's at work. He's at work. Listen, I can't eat on stream. I'm too embarrassed of the crunching noises. I'm like the antithesis of an ASMR streamer. Antithesis? You know, I can't do that. I'm too shy. I used to be shy to even eat in front of people, let alone eating on webcam. Please. I could never. Because here's the thing, right? I eat very politely like any other adult would, but when there's eyes on you, you suddenly forget how to eat, you know what I mean? Like, please tell me you understand. Can the game load, please? Nah, dude, they can't handle your TF jungle. Haven't opened Risk of Rain forever. Hate being too busy to do much gaming, as is. It's a break from your political science final paper. Good luck. That sounds rough. Good luck. I'm glad you guys are getting through your classes, though. I know it's tough. I know final season is tough. Getting in all your papers is tough. Keep up the good work. It'll pay off, I promise. Who DC asks musical milkers on Vane? That's so much. That is so much information. I guess it could be the Lux, because she is in the middle. So, but she could reconnect. That's normally what happens. You disconnect and you don't realize it, and then you just need to reconnect. Like when you forget to walk, when you think about it, yeah, when you forget how to walk or breathe. 2 classes and an internship away from your chem bachelor's. Congrats! Let's go! Items or nah?
The ball is impatient.
It's really good.
Minions have spawned.
It's really good. Well, congrats. That is absolutely something to be proud of. Student debt is gonna get harder. Not gonna hit harder than a Fed said. Not necessarily. Maybe this person has internships, or not internships. You get what? Financial aid. Scholarships. Financial aid and scholarships. You get what I'm trying to say. And even if this person does not, schooling can be worth it. If this is the field that you want to get into, go for the degree.
Defeat.
It's absolutely worth it. Don't let anyone tell you that paying for a degree or going to college is not worth it. It's 100% worth it for some people. For me personally, I did go to university. I graduated with a couple degrees, but I'm not going to use them. For me personally, it wasn't worth it because I want to be a streamer. That being said, if I were to make use of my degrees, they would absolutely be worth it. Alright, let's queue up again. We just witnessed real-time Icarus brain buffering. Yeah, it's called chemo brain. It's an actual diagnosis. Okay, we will queue back up in a second here. Let me just check the queue real quick, guys. Hold on. Okay, we got Kishu. Alright. Kishu will be next. That's actually the main symptom that they You forgot dog exists? My dog. Dog could mean a couple things. Dog could mean Warwick. Dog could mean Nasus. Dog could mean Nefiri. I'm gonna guess Nefiri. Between scholarship and federal aid, you currently only have 2 grand or so in debt. That's amazing. Congratulations. And you're going to a fairly good field. Forensics has an entry salary of 75k for the first 2 years of training. Good for you. Good for you for planning all that out and doing your research. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's stuff that they don't really teach you in high school. They just boot you out and say, you know, go to college. And you're just expected to figure this stuff out. It's kind of tough. I do recommend at the end of the day, everyone do what they want to do in life when it comes to their career. I know that that's not always the best advice because I do think it's important to be able to put food on the table for yourself. But if you're passionate enough about something, you can make it work, you know? Well, to be fair, this is attempt 2. When IGT first win still existed, it was a huge mistake. I get you. I think very few people get college right on the first try. Whether it's, for me personally, I switched majors a million times. So, I get that. Very few people go in, know exactly what degree they want, and then just boom, graduate on time. It's just not really feasible. High school should teach how to do taxes. I agree. I do think that there should be life skills classes, 100%. I mean, the closest we have in some schools in the US is home ec, shop, cooking class. And that's not really helpful. I took economics. I took AP economics. I was an economics major for a while in university, and they didn't teach you basic stuff. They didn't teach you, you know, how to do your taxes or anything. It just taught you, you know, stocks and things like that, which not for personal use, but from an education perspective. Ask what degrees you ended up getting, bro. It's embarrassing. I have a couple journalism degrees, but I basically just spun a wheel. And just because I did not find what I wanted to do in college, I did desperately try. But I just didn't find anything I liked. The only thing I enjoyed doing is streaming. So it was kind of doomed to begin with. But I went to college because it felt like the right thing to do. You know, as a, you know, gifted and talented kid, you're supposed to go to college. And I want to be clear, I don't regret it or anything. It is what it is. Yeah, I have debt from it. But I couldn't have expected to get cancer. Oh, Sylas. Why do they have the Mundo now? I hate landing into Sylas. I think Orianna is probably the smarter decision here than vel'koz. Ahri might not be bad.
Keep an open mind, and we'll find meaning together.
Bacon Lover, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. I guess I'll go for Orianna. Your top laner, you could. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Good luck against Mundo. He seems really strong right now. You could start a streaming club in college as an extracurricular activity. Dude, I only went to college for what was necessary. I went in, did my classes, went home. I was not looking to do extracurricular. I'm not a very social person. The Google slide of cat pictures at work, real. You're gonna cook? I believe you. Do we go with Orianna? Yo, I love this chroma. This feels like it should be the base chroma. I do really like it. Okay, not bad. That's some good engage in Yone. We do kind of need engage. Admittedly, we need some tankiness in frontline too, but you can't really get all of that in a champion too easily. So I think this is good. Good luck. I don't feel super happy about my Orianna pick, but we'll just try to play it safe. I don't have things that are very good into Sylas, so... Lucky that forensics has always been your passion. Yep. And there needs to be more classes focused on exploring possible career paths and interests. Yep. I agree with that 100%. I know in a lot of European countries, they do, kind of specialized schools, kind of the equivalent of the US's vocational schools. And I do really like that. I had a friend in the UK, and this was back when I was a teenager. I remember she was a teenager as well, and she wanted to get into fashion, I think, so she got to go to fashion school for her high school, which was really cool. Sadly, Bacon is not here. I know, one of my mods' names is Bacon. We do love bacon here. Yeah, I don't have any really good picks into Sylas. Maybe Varus would have been better, but I just couldn't really think in time. Gaming school when? I guess most gamers kind of get into computer science as a major. And I didn't want to do that because that field is kind of oversaturated. I kind of made a judgment call there. And just given with the rise of AI and everything, I'm personally just glad I didn't go down that career path. I think, it might be a little bit difficult in terms of job security with tech jobs in the future. But you know, I can't be too hard on myself because you can't expect to get cancer, right? I got it. I was still in university while I was very, very sick, but I didn't know I had cancer. They didn't diagnose me until 4.5 years into it. So I had no way of knowing. I'd graduated by that point, so. Your fellow college esports team members were comp sci. You were the only one with a different path, yeah. Job security is really important. It is really important to think about what you want to do, but of course within reason. That's kind of how I talk about even just picking league champs, comfort versus counter picking. It's the same thing with picking a career, believe it or not, right? You need to do what you love or you're going to be miserable. But you also need to be able to feed yourself or you're going to be miserable. So, you need to find the happy medium, right? And unfortunately, for me, there's kind of no medium. Okay, that's sweaty, guys. That's sweaty. How dare you be mean to our little smolder jungle? Hey, you got Sylas's flash. You know what, Chaos? Worth. Hey, Hyperion. I'm glad that your phone is charged now. How you doing? I didn't get to read your DMs. I'll read them later when I can give you my full attention. You just finished high school and didn't have a chance to go to a college since you tanked the end of the year results since you didn't have a passion for anything. Cyber, I actually relate to you a lot. I'm telling Mom. I relate to you a lot. In high school, I was in Gifted and Talented, you know, me and the other top 10 kids. We had all of our classes together and they had us do basically our senior classes as freshmen and things like that. So then by the time we were seniors, we had study hall because they ran out of classes to give us. You know, I was one of the smart kids or whatever. But I didn't really care about doing well. I admit I coasted on just, I'm one of the smart kids, and I'm not anymore. Chemo has lowered my IQ, genuinely. Me. That's me playing Sylas. Actually, I'm a pretty good Sylas. I should pick him up again. What's that? Hit me with the bop. So I didn't really try in high school, and I didn't really try in college either, but my college degree was a lot of work. I had to do all field work, basically. I never studied because I didn't have to do book work much at all. It was all field work. And to be fair, it was a lot of work. I trained under some really incredible people, so I have to say that was a pretty cool experience. One of my professors was arguably the most famous photographer in the US, arguably. Or at least I would say took possibly the most iconic photo in the US. From the US? Just one of the most iconic photos in the world. So really amazing people. I met some really cool people through all of that, and I definitely don't hate journalism or anything like that, or photography, anything in that field. It's just not what I want to do. Even though I was good at it, to be honest. Sometimes you can be good at something, but just not what you're passionate about. I'm sorry, I'm blind. I'm sorry, Chaos. Chaos, ping me next time. I'm yapping too much. I did at least get the kill because I had a feeling he was gonna execute, so I'm glad I at least didn't steal the kill from you, it looks like.
This is a fun name.
So, and that can be hard to figure out too, right? Especially if you're one of the quote-unquote smart kids. It's hard to figure out if, oh, should I do this just because I'm good at it? Am I enjoying this or am I just good at it? It's hard to know. And you're not always going to get it right first try. Like I said, I think it's extremely rare. I thought I saw Viego's smoke for a second. It's exceptionally rare to go to school and get it right the first time. So don't be hard on yourself if you end up switching majors or even going back to school as an adult. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's the norm. Or not going to college at all. Just try to think very hard about the long term and make sure that you balance doing what you love and doing what puts food on the table. You can have both. Okay, no Mia pings, so we're gonna have to probably ward down towards bot side. Let's try to ward towards bot side because we can't let that keep happening. That is no good. No siree. I do have to wait on my chapter here. Okay, the Warwick roleplay is a little bit cringe. I'm sorry. I do like to be nice to everyone, but that's a little bit much for me. I'm just gonna mute it. You were good at games and you enjoyed it. Yeah, I think you never got to pursue the IT department. That would be a good thing to get into, Cyber. It's never too late, you know? It's important not to be sort of, I don't want to say pessimistic, but that's roughly the word I'm looking for. There's always time, and especially when it comes to IT and computer degrees, there's a lot of online degrees that you can get, certifications. So, never too late. And you also have to recognize what is a feasible career versus what is just a hobby. We all like playing video games. Every single one of you in chat enjoys playing video games. Maybe not League of Legends. But we all enjoy video games. But there's a difference between enjoying video games and having what it takes to be a streamer, you know? Yeah, really fun. Really exciting. See, this is exciting. Even Orianna... I could have shielded. Why does he burn me 45 minutes later? Oh my god, this is exhausting. Alright, fine. I'll sit under tower. I don't really care.
The ball is impatient.
That's more kills for him. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Alright, we sit under tower. It's a lot of kills for our man. It's a lot of kills for him. Alright, we're gonna have to sit here and basically just let him roam because I can't deal with the MF. She seems to be in lane. I can't deal with the roams and
Winding.
security guard. Yeah, well, definitely, you know, figure that out. Look into some certifications for IT. Yeah, it's very, very lucky that that's a field where you can just get certifications and stuff online. You don't even have to go to school for it.
Why are they running? Pulse.
He is so tanky. God. I'm glad my man Sylas is having fun. Oh. Guards here again. Yeah, I would caution against maybe having your primary dream be having others financially support you, because sometimes that doesn't always work out for everyone.
Let's see what you're
You have slain an enemy.
Nice, 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 nice. Alright, I do think, unfortunately, to this team, let's make sure we're going Blackfire. To assert dominance. It's also important, Secondary Stream, yeah, definitely something you could just do as a hobby instead. Yep. And that's a good point too, is the kind of, to what I was saying earlier, there are things that are just hobbies for people too. Like, for example, I kind of like art a little bit, but it's not something I can really make into a career. So I do art as a hobby, and I enjoy it. And at the end of the day, they always say when you make a hobby into a career, you end up hating it. So it's always important to be careful. It's kind of similar to how they used to tell me when I was in chemo. They used to tell me, don't eat your favorite foods while you're in chemo because you'll end up hating them. It's the same thing. Don't make your hobbies your career. I would not recommend that.
Why are they running?
I'm sorry you're getting bullied so hard, Chaos. I could have played that a little bit better. I still don't think I would have saved you, but I could have played that a lot better.
Motivating.
I would recommend, yeah, probably keeping hobbies separate from work. I would genuinely recommend that. And funnily enough, I even employ that strategy. You might think, oh, you don't employ that strategy as a streamer, you stream video games. Well, yes and no. There are some games that I don't stream because I feel I wouldn't enjoy them as much. What am I supposed to do? Wait, she's crazy. Wait. No, that's mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. She's not crazy. That's not nice. I'm sorry. I just spoke. That's crazy. Wait. Oh no. I'm sorry. Stop. I shouldn't laugh. You know, I was thinking about that recently. My mom has always asked, you know, what do you do when people are toxic on stream, kind of a thing. She's like, how do you handle all that? And I've been thinking lately, I do sometimes laugh, but I don't want to be mean to people, and I don't laugh to be mean to them. That's absolutely not the intention of laughing. It's more that I can't control it. And it's not even necessarily a nervous laugh, it's a sort of incredulous laugh, and I can't believe that kind of laugh. So I hope I'm not offending anyone. That is genuinely not my intention. But I do end up laughing a lot of times because it's so shocking of just the, you know, I that's crazy. Oh god, I don't want to be mean. All right, I'll stop talking about it. Admittedly, she did come into this game kind of tilted. So let's try to be nice. The last thing I want to do is make someone's already bad day worse. That's never my intention, so gotta be nice. Do you know what you're getting at though? I appreciate that. It's genuinely not, maybe it is slightly a nervous laugh, but it's
We go. Shut down.
I don't know how to explain it. But, you know, today is Father's Day. I know that that's a hard day for some people, and I also know that people just have bad days regardless of the holiday. And I get it. And a lot of people think, let's go on League of Legends, that'll make me feel better, and sometimes that works for people, but sometimes their anger just translates to League. And my whole thing is I want to make people's day better as much as I can. As much as I can.
Protect. Motivating.
Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. I'll do that because he's gonna keep the wave there. I can't walk up to him because,
Running.
he will kill me, so. So we just sit here. If we have to miss farm, we miss farm. I don't care. If Sylas wants to waste his time being in lane, what flavor vitamin water? The only good one, the one that everyone likes. It's the XXX flavor. It's the only flavor anyone likes. I'm basic like that, I will say. Though Jingang recommended a new flavor to me, so I'm gonna have to try that the second I find it. But I don't drink any other kind of vitamin water. They're not bad, but they're not the XXX pomegranate blueberry or whatever it is.
Pulse. Ravage.
Getting rotated in League should be assigned to take a break. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Cyber, but not everyone is that intuitive and in touch with their feelings, unfortunately. Stay golden, pony boy.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm sorry, pathing screwed me there, Misfortune. My apologies. That was absolutely not my intention to path that way.
An ally has been slain.
You prefer plain water? Hey, good for you. I cannot drink plain water. I have severe acid reflux. It gets to the point where it rips apart my throat so bad, it's not even funny. So I actually have to drink flavored water. For some reason, certain types of flavored water don't produce that effect in me. So I often drink Pedialyte. And people have said that coconut water should help, but I hate the taste of coconut, so can't do that. It should be a League mechanic where if you rotate so hard, League will give you a warning to take a break. Like Nintendo does? Like Nintendo does? They do that. I guess they do in the sense of banning your account or warning you. Sorry, friend, I don't have ult.
This is very exciting.
That's better.
But no, I agree with you, Cyber. I do wish there were kind of more checks in place for when you're, you know, somebody's tilting, but not to the point of getting banned. Like YouTube reminding you to stop. Does YouTube have a feature like that? I don't think I noticed. But to be honest, Cyber, I think a notification saying, hey, maybe you should stop playing League, I don't think that would stop people. I really don't.
An enemy has
Unfortunately.
been slain.
Oh my god, Bard, get out of here. Bartholomew, leave me alone.
Motivating.
Oh god, Mundo. 2-in-1 Mundo. YouTube has a remind me feature. It's called Take a Break. Really? Pretty cool. I've never heard of that.
An enemy has been slain.
I cannot do anything about this, man. You gotta respect me for trying. You gotta respect me for trying. That's pretty funny. Hey, Orianna, do more, you stupid Orianna player. Alright, Chief, I'm doing my best.
I hear
I'm doing my best for you, Morgana.
ravage.
Doing my best for all my teammates, but sometimes you can't do much. It's in your YouTube settings. It's useful if you're on the app version. And if you have an iPad kid. Oh, that's funny. I like that. But what if you are the iPad kid, Cyber? What if it was you the whole time?
Is impatient.
Oh, I want my blue buff. Misfortune? I love her. I love this Misfortune.
Pulse.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, friends, I'm here. I didn't want to ult the Bard. He doesn't feel worth it. We could have gotten the kill, but it's the Bard. The amount of iPad kids are watch them super glue screens because YouTuber TikTok. Yeah. Everything in moderation. You know, I'm okay with doom scrolling if it genuinely is a way for the person to take a break and they're not overdoing it. If it's something that actually is relaxing for them,
Your turret has been destroyed.
then that's okay. But I think that that's not the case 99% of the time, so...
Yes,
An ally has been slain.
For me personally, doom scrolling does not bring me any kind of joy or oh, I would have voted yes. Any kind of joy or relaxation, so I don't do it. I think I just die here. Nope. Okay, we're good.
away.
Bless thy lord for baby shark music. We can all agree that we enjoy baby shark music. Maybe not. I don't know that we can all agree on that. Alright, I'm heading mid. It's important to take care of ourselves, you know? You've had your fill of Baby Shark for the rest of your life, yeah. Anyone who has a younger relative has heard enough of Baby Shark for one lifetime. The park we used to guard has a bumper car where the staff can plug in their aux phone for music. It was Baby Shark Arab version. Stop, that's so good. Wait, Cyber, can you link me to Baby Shark Arab version, please? That sounds really fun. It genuinely actually sounds really cool. Your mom did daycare from home? Oh god, so you've heard Frozen. Yeah. Frozen was so popular.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
Protect.
It sounds lit. I believe it. I'm unironically interested in Baby Shark Arab version. Thought I could kill Warwick. And what a fool you were. No, it's not that you're bad. It's he's Warwick. Warwick's hard to kill. What? You're fine. Don't you dare apologize. Don't you dare apologize. I'll have none of it, Misfortune. Get on him! I have ult! Ah, we could have gotten him. What is this? A good misfortune ult from the Sylas. Nice, Yone, nice. Nice. Owie. You'll DM me the Arab version. Alright, I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited to hear it. I've been mid this entire game also, by the way. But at least I have my Seraphs. I have my Seraphs and I have my Blackfire. We're building correctly this game. We're trying to take League of Legends more seriously. Morgana, don't bother. This guy is a unit. And then you're just gonna blame me for not being able to kill him. Look at this raid boss. Look at this dude.
Shut down.
I like when the Warwick comes up, sniffs someone, and then runs away. This Bard actually kind of squishy. I guess everything seems squishy compared to Mundo. I will be honest. Doombot Mundo when? He's already in the game, Cyber. Do you not see this man? Do you not see him? It's an intimidation tactic. That's really good. That's really good. I'm on my way. God, he has Yone ult. Yone ult's gonna be really disgusting on him. Good job. Nicely done. Good job.
This is very exciting.
Got overloaded mental. Don't we all sometimes? Okay, well, I want a little bit of farm too. I'm not allowed to be anywhere. I help with a kill and then I'm not allowed in my little mid lane anymore. I'm doing my best, man. Well, I guess I'll go up here. I'll be banished to top lane. Alright, so next we're definitely gonna want to build Majora's Mask. We definitely want to build Leandry's. No question. Hearing you pointed out, I realized how much is part of the mental Warwick game. I think that's true. I think that's true for champs like Shaco as well. I've talked about this a lot as mind game champions, even Nico. You really have to think outside the box, genuinely. And sometimes, yeah, you can manipulate the way that other players react just by utilizing parts of your kit.
An ally has been slain.
Right, for example, Warwick's Scent. You can make them think that you're going after them, but really you're not. Yep, there's a lot of mind games to League, 100%. I don't play any of those champions personally. Maybe you could argue vel'koz. Maybe. I'm going as fast as I can, friends. I'm pushing top, I'm pushing mid, I'm trying. vel'koz is a pop-up math quiz, that's true. That's true. I see Warwick. Can we push tower? I mean, I pushed top, I pushed mid. I'm also trying to help my team. Why is everyone so tilted?
We go. This is very exciting. Ravage.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, he is tilted. I think I'm just gonna mute him before he says something silly. I'm sorry, Misfortune. I understand. you know, playing ADC can be rough, trust me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Also, Warwick used his ult.
Motivating. Ravage.
Feel with me!
Hippie, thank you so much for the prime. Oh my gosh, you're a sweetheart. Wait, are you doing that while you— oh my gosh, thank you. I'm assuming you got back into game. I assumed you got back into game. Thank you so much for the prime. See, all Mundo players are nice people. I've said this once and I'll say it again. Nice Barnold. The game is already over. Did the Mundo thing? Okay, that's not surprising. Now you can go back to mid lane. That's how I feel. That's me when I get in my one game of support. Good for you. Good for you playing some Mundo right now. He looks so darn fun. I mean, I want to do what this guy is doing. I want to do what this guy is doing. I don't play any champs like Mundo. I'm going. I can't push very fast. I admittedly don't have a lot of damage. Alright, I need to back. I could just walk at this point. Let me grab my, 0 objectives. I did get mid. I got mid. We need anti-healing. So let's go for our Oblivion Orb. We can't afford it yet, but let me just put it up in the queue. Oblivion Orb we need for sure for Sylas, for Mundo, and for Warwick. You can't do support in solo queue. Normally play with friends and one of the mains ADC. He has spoiled me. I'm the same way, but from the exact opposite perspective. I can't AD carry anymore because I can't stand random supports. I had too many support main friends. And now I just can't vibe with other playstyles. I only ever really had— I had a Thrush main that supported me. I had a Leona main. I had a Nautilus main. And I just can't vibe with things like, you know, Soraka, Yumi, Janna, stuff like that. Mundo, please. Mundo, have mercy. Yeah, I do really miss playing AD carry, but it's not worth it queuing with random supports. I think random supports are great. I'm not saying that they're bad players. I'm just not— I'm not good at vibing with different playstyles. I'm a very hyper-aggressive AD carry. So, as a Leona Nautilus main, tell them I appreciate their work. And I appreciate your work as well. We need more Leona Nautilus mains. GG, we both played bad. That's real. All your friends play different kinds of supports. You're the only one that consistently plays the tanks. I love a tank support player. I love it. Mundo just doesn't die. Mundo is so powerful right now. He's gonna get nerfed for sure. I see him basically every game. If I still played top, I would 100% pick up some Mundo. I would 100% pick up some Mundo. Who's adding me? Hey, let's go. Let me move you to the correct folder real quick. Where are you? Hold on. I might have to search for you 1 sec. Hello? Are you just not gonna come up? I love Riot games. Are you in game? I'll move you later, I guess. We checking out the baby shark on stream? No, I'm not gonna play Arab baby shark on stream and get copyright struck. As much as I would love to. Maybe next stream as a little treat. Gotta keep the people coming back and all that. Okie dokie, got that going. Let me reset the queue for you guys. 1 sec. Linguini. Linguini Q. I need to think of more funny things to name the Q. I've kind of run out of ideas. You found that Ornn is fairly good against Mundo. Okay. In lane percent HP damage, and he helps your team scale. Ooh. That's smart. That's smart. Play it during ads. That's smart too. Alright, let's grab the mystery emote. We need a little treat after last game. Need a little treat. Give me a good emote. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna use this one, but it's pretty good. Does this mean you pick up Ornn then? Honestly, you might have some success with him. If he's good into Mundo, which it sounds like he is, for both those reasons, you might do well with Ornn. I've seen some nasty Ornn players. I don't mean nasty as in mean. I mean nasty as in he is crazy aggressive. Like, they play him crazy aggressive. I don't know how they do it. People who actually put the time into Ornn, crazy. There's an ad break starting in a minute, so I'm just going to be right back, guys. It'll be like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry, I ended up- so my Twitch alerts me when I'm going to get an ad, right? But it doesn't alert me very accurately, so it'll say ad break coming up in 30 seconds, right? But the ad is sometimes delayed, so I apologize. I meant to leave during the ad break. You just love Ornn's kit. It's hard to get into because you never feel like you're doing much. Yup, a lot of the power in his kit is pumped into his passive, free stats for everyone, and double free stats for you. So the rest of his kit is relatively weak by comparison. I always suggest any Ornn beginner use the mana ring and start picking up Hollow Radiance second. I love that. I agree with you 100%. I do think Ornn is not- I think already tanks are unappealing to people because they want to be the main character, which as a 4/80 carry main, yeah, same here. And especially with Ornn, he seems particularly sort of boring in the sense that, yeah, his kit doesn't do much, because it can't, because of the way that he scales, like you're saying, and his passive and everything. So I'm really glad to hear that Ornn is actually fun when people give him a try. And he seems really strong. I mean, giving everyone an upgraded item is silly, particularly when we are in metas where the games are lasting long. I don't know if we're currently necessarily in that meta, but when we are, it's particularly helpful. Alright, looks like the ad break. Gonna decipher this match? Let's go. Are you gonna play some Ornn? You gonna play some Ornn this match? I'd love to see it. But Ornn can be surprisingly good in lane. Like I said, I've seen some people just destroy with him. And I'm like, man, he has a rock and a dash. I don't get it. I don't know how people make it work, but it is impressive. Genuinely impressive. And I always really appreciate tank players because I play ADC, I play mid, so I never play anything bulky, and we always need frontline, we need engage, we need lockdown, things like that, and a lot of people don't want to play those champs. But they're really necessary for someone like me who plays vel'koz, who plays Hwei, who plays Orianna. With Orianna, I don't feel like we need a tank so much, but I do feel like we need engage, and oftentimes just engage alone is not enough to round out a team comp. For example, the Yone, he's got great engage, but we needed something tankier there. Maybe in the support pick, or in the jungle pick, or in the top pick, whatever. So, I do really, above all else, I appreciate rounded team comps, and it's something that I can't necessarily contribute to. When I'm playing support, I can. I try to somewhat pick for the team where I can, but in mid, I can't. And I pretty much only play artillery mages, but I try to at least flex it as much as I can. The games do not normally last long enough in the current meta, I agree. But Mundo games, it's more likely to last. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, this is the same support. Oh, these are the same people. Oh no. Oh, it actually unmutes them, funnily enough. Interesting. How'd we get matched up with the same people when we queued so late? Interesting. I wonder if they waited as long as we did. Well, again, I like that the misfortune— oh wait, no! This is the Vayne! Wait a second. This is the Vayne, actually. This is musical milkers. Different ADC. Different AD carry. But no, like I was saying before, I like that the misfortune was at least recognizing that she was tilted. I was trying desperately to de-tilt her, but it's not always possible. You can only do so much. So you can only do so much. I do my best to de-tilt everyone, though, as much as I can. I tell them that they're doing a good job. You know, mental is a big part of League. I've been talking about that a lot lately. And yes, it's— part of it is just not tilting, but I'm gonna watch your stream. You're a sweetie, thank you. Yeah, this is the Vayne, I'm pretty sure. Mal's mid. Boring. Exceptionally boring. Now, I would go Orianna, but I actually think vel'koz is okay here. Ooh, Aurora would be fun though, but I'm bad at Aurora. Do we play Aurora even though I'm bad at her? Do we— I'll pick Aurora. I'm not great at her, but let's try her again. I do want to relearn her. Ooh, Electrocute's good. I think we stick with Electrocute. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Maybe Transcendence and Mana Flow? Malz was your go-to? No, I don't— I also play a tiny bit of Malz. I don't hate him. I'm not a Malz hater. Different milkers, maybe. This person's saying it wasn't them. Jungle Mundo? I'd love to see a jungle window. No, I like Malzahar. I always make the joke that I play him enough that I don't really hate him. I'm not very good at Malz though. I'm also not good at Aurora. I was good at her when she came out, and then they changed her ult, and suddenly I just didn't know how to play her. I don't know why. There's really no correlation. There's really no correlation, to be honest. It's all just an excuse. Also, I think I need to move my webcam over. Hold on, guys. Strap in. Lock in. We're gonna move. Put your seatbelts on. I'm moving the car. So I feel like, am I off center? Am I on tilt? What do we think? Yeah, I'm moving me over a little bit. I feel like I'm off center. Yeah, isn't Musical Milkers the vein? Musical Milkers is the vein. I don't know what he's talking about. Alright, how's that? We looking good? Hold on. Alright, we're good. Sorry in advance for when I int. I don't know how to play this champ anymore. You spent weeks doing the math to show that at max items release Aurora was a better attack speed builder than AP Mage, but they nerfed her passive a bit. Yeah, I really enjoyed her when she came out, but then they changed her ult and I just didn't play her for a while, and then I just felt like I couldn't get into her again. I was joking, I don't think it's because of the ult. It just, I don't know what it is. I lost my touch. I did really enjoy her though. I did really enjoy her, and I'd like to enjoy her again. I need more picks in general, being that I mainly just play vel'koz and Hwei. I even don't play Victor that much anymore. I play a little bit of Orianna. That's pretty much it. So I would like to pick up another champion again, particularly a mobile champion such as Aurora, because I don't play any champs with any mobility. So would be nice. I think her ult will be very nice with this team as well. Lots of good lockdown and engage. We got Volibear, we got Nami ult. So we'll see. We'll do our best.
Oh, you're interested in spirits? I have so much to share. Where do I start?
So forgive me if I'm rusty on Aurora. It's probably going to happen. It's probably going to be evident.
I see. Very interesting.
I also just really like Aurora's character. I think she's very cute, and I really like her personality. I think she's unique. I think she's quirky in a way that's not obnoxious, and I think that that's hard to do with a character. I do think some characters fall into that cringe level of quirkiness. Even though I enjoy playing Seraphine a little bit every once in a while, I think she can kind of fall into that category. I never paid out. You're right. You're right.
So strange.
I saw him spamming the Seraphine emotes. They're really, really good. I like her kit. I'm more of a Sona fan. I really like Sona. She's my girl. Sona is my girl. But sometimes I'll play a bit of Seraphine. I picked her up kind of recently. Picked her up kind of recently. I will pay out. I apologize, Sam. We haven't done betting in a minute, so I did admittedly forget. So thank you for reminding me. We're gonna be rusty, but let's get back into our Aurora training arc. Actually, Chaos, could you pay out? Would you mind if you're not busy?
Beyond the veil.
I don't like to use my W to engage too often because of course you need to, it's a nice tool to get away from, he's in a league match, okay, well when he's done then. It's a good tool to get out of ganks. But more than that, she does feel a little bit mana hungry early on, so. I also, by the way, if we're talking about Aurora, I don't like that her Q auto procs now. I get it, it makes sense that it auto procs after a certain amount of time. I think that makes sense. But something about it feels off. I don't know what it is. I don't really remember why it feels off, but I do know that it just feels off.
Field research.
Oh, that's what it is. I think it has prevented me from getting farm before. Because I wasn't expecting it. Because I'm used to her Q not proccing if you don't proc it. I'm talking Q2, by the way, to be specific.
Deep breaths.
Now, what is Aurora building? Gun still? That makes sense. Happy to hear it. We like building the same thing every game. Malignance, that's what I thought they would recommend on her. Malignance makes sense, but gun is really nice for burst. Ah! Gun is really nice for burst.
An ally has been slain.
Spirits are so lucky they're not people.
Aurora's such a bursty champion. I do really enjoy bursty champions. And she has the added benefit that I'm not used to of mobility. So, really just a good champ. I love rabbits too. I think she's so cute. I love characters with glasses. How can you not like Aurora?
Would anyone notice if I just...
Anyone who doesn't like Aurora, I'm convinced, has just played into a very good Aurora player. It's okay, I'm gonna back soon anyway, so I don't really mind taking damage here. I mean, after all, we are still training for ranked, and I do think Aurora would be a very good champion to bring into ranked. She does a ton of damage, she provides some really cool utility with her ult, and she has some mobility. And that's very necessary, not just in League, but in League in particular recently. I think I'm just gonna TP back. I think that's fine.
We're all just a collection of fragile bones held together by someone else.
Alright, we love that our jungler is taking the game seriously. I always love a jungler who takes things very seriously even in norms. It really helps to kind of train for a ranked setting, which is what I'm looking to do. I'm still so nervous about getting back into ranked, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to take it slow. Not focus too much on improving overnight, because that's not gonna happen. Just improving a little bit each game is helpful, and I've been feeling it lately. Building more consciously, rather than just what I want to build, or what's fun to build, or what's comfortable for me to build, is good. Not doing dumb plays out of boredom is good. And these are all things I've definitely started doing. If this fully didn't show, I do think we probably could have gotten him, but that's okay. I just had to wait for him to come back up. Oh? Good job there, Volley. Sorry, I definitely wasn't looking to KS that. I just didn't want him to die without getting us getting anything out of it. I appreciate him following up on that ping of mine. It was a little bit uncoordinated. You forgot today's the day that your midday coworker goes on a week-long vacation. Let's go, Cyber. You won't have to deal with them for a minute then. You better wish him a happy vacation.
How can anyone
Tell him,
be
see you
afraid of
later,
ghosts?
buddy.
They're adorable.
Have a good time. Maybe think about staying there. Maybe you might want to move there. You know, just plant the idea in his head.
The spirits here are different from the ones in the fire.
Now, always remember you can pull the Q through people even if you don't hit them with the Q. That's a really nice little benefit to Aurora's kit. I do really enjoy that.
Eyes unclouded.
You can miss your skill shots and still make things happen. Alright, Diana's grabbing bot scuttle. I want to wait another 150 gold, and it's a terrible idea. It's just about the worst idea, but maybe this guy will push lane. Yep, that's what Malzahar does. And he might look to roam, so let's be careful. Make sure we don't get the E on us, and make sure we ping. He's already long gone. Nice. Well, enjoy the relaxation, Cyber. Enjoy it. We'll ping missing, and let's head back. I do really want to gank bot. That's an nice lane to gank. Illusion Nami. Oh god, what a classic. Oh, man, I miss AD carrying. I miss ADCing.
The spirit realm and
You don't mind pulling a week of 12-hour shift, day or night, don't mind making an extra buck. I love that, Cyber. That's a quality I really admire in people. People who take overtime. I like that. Good for you. And your hard work is gonna pay off. I think everyone's hard work is always going to pay off. Even if it takes a while, even if it feels like it's, you know, not getting you anywhere, it's gonna pay off in the long run. 100%. It's hard to get on Malzahar because I am scared of being ulted, I'm gonna be honest. If he doesn't ult, I can get in and get out unscathed, but it is scary. He could just press R, you know? Nice. Okay, we wait for him to put his E down and then go in. That's what people do to me when I play Malzahar, so I think we gotta do that to them. We gotta become the bully. Also, sorry, my mouse is going through it, man. Become the bully.
I see.
Yo, what is this thing?
Very interesting.
Oh, these are my things, I think. My little wisps. Yeah, I'm not going in. I'm not going in. It ain't much, but it's honest work. At least you earn a week more than him since he's on vacation. Well, it's not a competition, certainly. I don't want to be the engage. Nice. Very well done. I was telling you Aurora would be fantastic with this team. Really nice engage. Fat Steel, yep. Really nice engage with Volibear, with Nami, good damage with Lucian. I think Aurora rounds out a team comp better than some of my other champions. Not better, but she's... How do I explain this? She does things that vel'koz and Hwei cannot. She does provide some pretty good engage and kind of more broad CC in a way. And mobility. So I do think getting better at her again, relearning her would be pretty helpful. Sometimes he whines about not making enough, and I told him to take an opportunity for a better job. Yeah. But here's the thing, Cyber. People like that, people who just complain, are gonna complain. No matter what. Right? This guy could have the best paying job in the world, and he'd probably still complain. There's people that are complainers and people that aren't. So I don't know if there's any fixing that, really. That's what I've found, at least. Ever since you're single, you don't whine about your salary, you just chill and enjoy life. I love that. What? Let's go. That makes me really happy to hear. Nicely done. I do think my ult there was a little bit overkill, but you know what? It's darn fun to use. Got you, homie. I'm always there for you. I always do my best to help my team. I would never purposely not help my team. If I ever don't help my team, it's usually because I don't have cooldowns, or I just you know, maybe didn't notice something on the minimap. That happens. That happens. I'm not gonna lie.
My boundaries.
I'm not perfect. I do sometimes look at chat instead of my minimap. We can't get this, especially with Quinn missing. Oh no. Foley, I love you. Foley, I love you. Thank you. Chat is the minimap. Hawk kills rabbit. Chat is the minimap. I should just put chat over the minimap and then I have an excuse. Okay, into the- wow, talk about squishy, man. I think we could go Shadow Flame or Storm Surge. I think we could treat ourselves, you know?
My work will help others understand.
I think we could treat ourselves. Plus our team is kind of killing it. They're kind of killing it. I do think, unfortunately, Ornn probably gets poo-pooed on by Quinn. Quinn is a pretty, you know, aggressive champion. Definitely anything with range is difficult for tanks to play into. That's just about the worst matchup I think you could have gotten. Quinn, Teemo. They're hated for a reason. Maybe Vayne would have been worse. I'm sorry, I have nothing. Oh god. Oh no.
I go where my research takes me.
I haven't shopped. That's okay. That's okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
There's a reason you banned Teemo when I was in your queue. The only hope that Ornn has is getting a good team ult and getting a high enough level upgrade. Okay. Yep. I imagine Ornn has some really, really poor matchups. I imagine any tank does. Basically any champ does. There are very few champions that don't have at least one abysmal matchup. And top lane is all about counterpicking. I played top lane for a couple months and I left because as someone that only wants to play Darius or Mordekaiser or Yorick, it just wasn't right for me. Granted, I could play Darius into anything. It did not matter. There was no counterpicking my Darius. I was a very good Darius, but he would get banned a lot or picked. Mord shout out. I love Mordekaiser. Yep, just Darius and Mordekaiser was all I really wanted to play top. And a little bit of Gwen. Gwen's my girl. You know, Sona was always my favorite girl in League of Legends, but then Gwen came out and she slightly surpasses Sona for me. Just slightly. I still love Sona. But Gwen is a cutie pie. How can you not love Gwen? I do love her. So yeah, Gwen, mainly Darius and Mordekaiser, and then Yorick, but I do bring Yorick mid now. There's a pink ward in there.
Weaknesses can also
Don't know if this is safe. It should be because Braum is gone. Oh, Malzahar's there. They should be fine. I'm gonna grab mid. I'm gonna grab mid.
An ally has been slain.
I quite enjoy my own company.
Okay, that's rough. That's rough. Mal's roaming too far? Oh, jeez. I mean, I saw him bot one time, but... Dang. If I had dodged the blind, I guess I just wasn't expecting her to burst me that hard with one combo. I thought she'd at least need a tiny bit after that to kill me. That's my bad. If I just W'd the blinds, but I just really wanted to get towered. That's on me. I greeted. I 100% greeted.
Okay, back to work. Spirits here still need
I 100% greeted. I'll cover top for you, so you can back. God, just her Q alone is painful. I can't, this Quinn is crazy. Nice, good Namio. Lucian? Ah, close, close. Very close. Good job, guys. Good job, well done. Alright, there is probably an ad break coming up, just to let you guys know. We can't really justify waiting for this. I don't have TP, unfortunately. I'm heading up that way, but I don't have TP, so... I could cover top at least. If that's cool.
No one is ever truly alone. Spirits are all around us.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Beyond the veil. Oh, I read about this. One realm to another.
Oh, this Quinn, dude. This Quinn, man. I can't do anything about her. She just one-shots me. I can't. Oh, man. Quinn one-shots me with like a Q and an auto. I should get Zhonya's, but to be honest, it's not really enough to save me from Quinn. I mean, yeah, I could Zhonya's, but then I would have to hope my team is there to kill her. Which is not easy because my team has to focus on a lot of things. They have to focus on other things as well.
Oh well.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard because Quinn just runs in and kills us. It kills me and then just runs out.
I see. Very interesting. I accept myself as I am. What's your excuse?
Vibe check passed. Vibe check passed.
An ally has been slain.
That's true.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm in Spain. 2-bot. I can't kill both of them, especially with Malzahar ult. I think I have to let this go, to be honest. If not for Malzahar ult, obviously, I could figure this out, but...
Your turret has been destroyed.
No chance with Malz here. Point and click CC is a little bit hard for me to deal with as Aurora.
The sounds, the smells. I hate it.
I guess I'll head back.
This current realm
Has been slain.
mirror images, but 2 times of one existence.
Ashes and dust.
How does anyone fight
Tough. I try to catch Quinn in my ult, but I knew that was a little bit ambitious. Grab a cloth armor, grab our boots, upgrade. Quinn's bot, but she could be mid pretty quickly.
so lucky they're not people?
I don't really want to be the one to go bot, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I do too well into her.
Would anyone notice if I just left me?
Enemy killing spree.
The spiritual balance here is off.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay. Good job, good job. She did get the tower, but a shutdown is nice, particularly on me. I wasn't really looking to take it from Bully Bear, it just kind of worked out that way. Yeah, well, when he's right, he's right. It is gone.
Help Hestia more than anything, but I'm
What
not
can you do?
strong
We'll
enough.
try to wait it as much as we can. It's gonna be hard because, well, at least Quinn doesn't have it, but Smolder's been pushing. I don't know if I want to upgrade the gun. I went with gun. Oh, it upgraded my Shadow Flame.
I
Okay,
know
seems
where my
good.
research takes me.
I don't know, man. I thought it was the first item in your inventory, but...
Fascinating. I'll review this later.
Alright, we do want to wait this out. We don't really want to fight them when they have Baron. We could try to kill these 2 threats specifically, but it's not easy. It used to be, now it's some random algorithm? Are you serious? When did they change that?
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
That's crazy, are you serious? She 2-taps you? Yeah, same. That's so weird, it's random? What? How did nobody notice that? That's crazy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I can't really engage, man. I can't really Fire Emblem engage because of Malzahar.
Your turret has been destroyed.
How can anyone be afraid of ghosts? They're a
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
A random item, that's wild.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Nice. Nice. Got another shutdown. Grab my Zonias. So it used to be that only some items could be upgraded. That I remember. When they did any item can be upgraded, they made it so whichever item will give you the most stats. Really? Okay. But that isn't always the best one because, for instance, yes. So that I was told about kind of recently, where you want to do the item that gives you the least amount of stats so that, well, for the champs I play, so that it's not, so that it's giving you the most AP for the champions that I play, right? Rather than giving me health, for example. So I did learn that. So you want to put your AP heavy item in the front. You want to put your death cap in the front, things like that. Making it random is interesting. It's definitely less stressful to have your inventory managed properly because admittedly when there's an Ornn, I see him so rarely that I do forget to change out my swap out which items are which in my inventory, which items are first in my inventory. As you saw when he was upgrading me, I was kind of panicking and trying to arrange my items. So I like the idea of not having to arrange my items. I don't think random's the answer. That definitely takes some strategy out of it.
Quite enjoy my own company.
I'm assuming that was meant to be a bit of a nerf to Ornn. Is that their reasoning for it? Oh, wow, that's disgusting. Okay. Holy crap, that is... Don't talk like that.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, I should have signed this there. GG. Meta duo? I don't think Lucian and Nami is currently meta. Yes, it's historically a good duo, but I don't think they're currently meta. God, I don't know if I want to paste my link to that team. They seem kind of mad. They seem kind of mad, man. Definitely gonna honor our whole team, though. Our team was nice. GG's, guys. You know what? Not so bad for an Aurora game. Perhaps Aurora was not the pick there. Perhaps Aurora was not the pick there. But... they never gave much of a reasoning other than it's so that every item can have an Ornn upgrade that was usable. I believe is probably an oversight. Really? But every item did have an Ornn upgrade, to my knowledge. When people told me you had to arrange them so that he would upgrade the first item, I was told that every single item could be upgraded, with the exception of, you know, boots or whatever. Every item could be completed, and that's why, or upgraded, so that's why you would put the one that you want in the first position. So, did that bug out now? Because it did used to be the one in the first position. Let's see. By the way, I would pay out. However, I don't remember if I won that game. I don't remember which game we did betting on. Oh, was it me and Chaos? Then we definitely lost that game, right? Was that the one we FF'd? They changed the items again for like the third time. That's so weird. Could that really be an oversight though? It seems kind of major. And I feel like Ornn is probably played in higher elo. That is super strange. If they didn't give any reasoning, it leads me to believe it is a bug. The only thing I could think of is it's meant to be a nerf, but I couldn't tell you. That's very strange. If it's a bug, I hope they fix it. If any subs want to queue with me, just queue up. Otherwise, we'll probably head back in here for another one. I'm just gonna give it a minute or two here, just see if anyone wants to queue up. GG's though, Kishu. Did you enjoy Ornn at least? I know that probably was not a fun matchup. I don't think Quinn is a fun matchup for any top laner. I feel like she's kind of the more socially acceptable version of Vayne top. And she did just kind of one-shot me. I felt particularly squishy on Aurora. I mean, normally I play Vel'koz, right? Which he's also squishy, but man, it felt bad. Ornn himself is cool. That was an unfortunate game. Yeah, I agree. I almost feel like, honestly, Quinn would be worse for him than Teemo. But you don't see Quinn players very often, fortunately. Fortunately, you don't see Quinn players very often. I feel like sometimes when I queue with you, we get these sort of unfortunate games, huh? That's okay. We did our best. GG's though. I think all things considered, you did very, very well. All things considered, right? Yeah, you have to take things into perspective. That's what I do, particularly when I have bad matchups. Like for example, what could I do with the Quinn, right? So you gotta give yourself some grace. Even in higher elos, he doesn't hit high play rates. Meta is too quick for him to be a good pickup. Yeah, I get that. If I had to guess whether he's played more in high elo or low elo, I'd have to guess high elo, but I imagine his play rate is low in general. I think that's for a lot of reasons. I do think it's because people don't really want to play true tanks like Ornn, or even support-oriented champions, and also he does look boring at first glance, so I get it. I'm not really looking to play Ornn personally, so I get it.
Keep an open mind, and we'll find meaning
Hey, Musical,
together.
thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're a really good ADC, by the way. Take it from a former AD carry main. But no, you're clearly very good. Thank you so much for playing with me. Good game, yeah. That Quinn was just really rough. She really just snowballed like crazy. She was able to, playing into something like an Ornn. That's probably a pretty good matchup for Quinn. I've played a little bit of Quinn. She's very fun. I've only ever played her ADC. I've never played her top. Fun champ. Fun champ. Back when I played her, I think she used to build lethality. But I probably went crit on her. I like the more consistent damage, but I'll admit lethality is probably really nice on her. I was gonna play Aurora. We do have we have a bit of AP here, especially in Gwen. I think Gwen might appreciate the ult though. We'll see. I think she's kind of a champ that you need to pick into certain types of comps and certain types of teams. Oh. Okay, we'll wait a minute because I don't know that I really want to play into a Bard. Probably not a great matchup for Aurora. She could probably dodge the ult easily enough, but I feel like if I ult, Bard can kind of just ult on top of me. So we'll give it a minute. I do like this emote, but my wheel is so good. I can't justifiably replace anything on this wheel. Alright, let's just go back in. I was thinking about taking another 2-minute break, but let's just go back in. It'll be fine, it'll be great. I did enjoy Aurora more that game though than I have previously. I think I could have played that better in the sense of I should have been more aggressive with Malzahar, because she can poke him really hard and get back out even through his spell shield, but the problem is I was very afraid of his ult. Once he got 6, I mean, I think the odds of him killing me with the ult at full HP was very, very low. I don't think he really had the damage to kill me with his ult at full HP, so I should have maybe taken advantage of that. But with Malzahar, you know, like we were talking about earlier, it's kind of the mind game of having ult. You know what I mean? Let me do the payout. I believe we lost that game. Not the last one. Well, yeah, the last one, but the one with our smolder, I think we lost. We did lose, yeah. Typical of us. How's your league game going, Chaos? Ooh, Yasuo top. Haven't seen that in a long time, and that's not great generally for team comp. Ooh, it's very squishy. Not much I can do about that. Set jungle. Okay, so it's a good game, is what you're saying. It's a fantastic game. There's not much I could pick to fix this. Tanky mid picks are limited to mostly Galio, and I don't play Galio, and I don't really play tanks. I don't even think I own Galio. Maybe Orianna. Orianna could kind of pseudo frontline the sense of I have ball to help with CC. 2-0 at 7, yeah, it sounds right. Ornn's pick rate is not the lowest. He's around the middle ground, really. He has the 51st highest for 15-minute games and 4th highest win rate for 40-minute games. That's not surprising. That's why I was saying in the meta where games go on really long, I think Ornn looks like a more desirable pick. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I know that there's other champs like that too, right? Champs that scale. But that's crazy. Wow, we have the luxury of actually seeing our laner before we lock in here. Seraphine Misfortune's kind of nasty. Nefiri, of course. I've never played Aurora into Nefiri. I normally play VEL'koz into Nefiri, but I don't care for the matchup ever since they changed her. Oh, that's Nefiri jungle, actually. Ahri? I normally prefer VEL'koz into that, but I'm enjoying Aurora, so let's just play Aurora because that's kind of what I feel like playing right now. I think we're gonna go with this. And we do have quite a... You know what? These chromos are pretty good. I do like this one. Alright, good luck, guys. Both teams are extremely squishy. I mean, Singed can get pretty bulky. When it comes to the Yasuo matchup, I'm not sure if he proxies or not. I feel like maybe. I don't know that he would want to lane into a Yasuo. Oh wow, she plays so much Ahri. Everyone whipping out their mains and I'm just trying to learn a champ. Okay, it was a fast loading screen. Alright, we'll see. We'll do our best. Let's make sure to try to think a little bit about what we're building too.
I have my book, my wand, my starting supplies.
So into their team, they're very squishy, so I don't think we need to think too hard about it. Singed might become a problem. But for the most part, I want to be able to deal with their other threats, and not having Malzahar ult involved will be a nice change from last game.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I woke up early for this.
So is this whole thing her tail? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's kind of curled. It's actually pretty cute. Aurora is such a cute champion. I hope she gets another skin soon. I mean, it's only a matter of time. She does only have her release skin. She could look good in so many skin lines. Oh my gosh. Cafe Cuties. I know I'm a sucker for Cafe Cuties. Star Guardian.
Minions have spawned.
Battle Queen? I don't know if that really fits her, but it would look cute. Also, Janna starting Pink Ward is so smart because you don't really need health potions on Janna. She's fairly long ranged.
How can anyone be afraid of
I'm always
ghosts?
looking to pick up
They're
these like
adorable.
little tips from people that are better at their roles and champions than I am at them. So I never think to start Pink Ward. How could a 500,000 points Ahri not pass the vibe check? I thought Ahri players were cool.
Spirits are
You
so
know what I've
lucky.
stopped seeing is Lux players mid. I feel like Lux was played so much for a while, I was so sick of her. They've been replaced by the Ahri mains. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to her charm, or any CC like that, so you think Aurora's W can help her dodge anything, and it can to a degree. It's a good movement spell. However, I find that her W is actually slower than you would expect. Or perhaps the dash is smaller than you expect, so you still end up getting nicked with things. So you need to be very careful. I think if she were to point blank throw her charm at me, I don't think I would get out of it with my W alone. Oh, that's cursed. Yeah, Aurora feels very mana hungry. Maybe that's why I kind of stopped enjoying her for a minute, because it's good though. She should be, because otherwise her poke is way too powerful. I don't even want to say her poke, basically her all-in. And her wave clear would be too strong. I do think it makes sense. If you were just allowed to W onto them all the time, you could get a free Q and E, and it's just, I mean, that's too much. I was getting very, very good at the max range Qs on Aurora for a while, where I could basically just hit them with the very tip of my Q and E fairly reliably, and that's something I need to get a feel for again. Because I've since lost my touch. That's the thing, these Aurora players that poke or all in all the time, they do so much damage, but unless you get a gank, you can't really finish them off before your mana just depletes. Oh, I didn't mean to E backwards, but happens. See, we're learning. We're remembering how to play this champ. We have to give her the illusion that we're really bad.
Open your mind.
It's all about mind games, after all.
First blood.
Hey, nice. Nice little solo kill
Read
there.
about this.
Yeah, Ahri does just sort of feel like she outranges me a tiny bit.
Rest now.
Spirits here are different from the ones in the Freljord.
Okay, she doesn't have Ignite. I am out of mana, so we do need to be pretty careful here. I'm gonna miss the cannon, but that's fine. I'm not really looking to feed a kill here. If she's gonna keep doing this, we could pop another potion. Okay, she exclusively aims downward, so we'll just let this crash and we will start dodging upward. I do admittedly pad downward a lot, particularly when I'm trying to hit vel'koz skill shots. It just feels a little bit more reliable on the side of the map.
Sounds, smells.
I'm not gonna let her bully me this hard. She is 6 actually. Okay, well, that's fine. I deserve that. I deserve that. I wasn't expecting her to flash. I was expecting her to ult. Not fantastic. But that's okay. We learned this is a matchup I don't think I've ever played before, so...
More than anything. But they're not strong enough. Yet.
Gonna have to learn. Just the whole point is just dodging Ahri's charm, and the main thing about that is you do have tools to do so. But it's somewhat situational. Like I said, your W can be deceptively kind of shallow with the jump, and beyond that, your E can help you dodge things, but it's very situational with the E.
No, I'm not interested in purchasing those carrots.
Okay, I thought maybe he was low because he also was pinging, but he is basically full health.
Hester, my friend.
So I'm okay with her just trying to zone me off farm, and otherwise her not hitting minions, because I could potentially roam. I think unfortunately I would like to roam top, but roaming top is going to be hard into a singed.
No one is ever truly alone. Spirits are all around us.
Enemy has been slain.
Nicely done. I was looking to use my ult there to move to the other side, but it faded away too quickly. Yeah, definitely rusty on Aurora. Definitely rusty. Let's not be greedy here. Let's back grab our lost chapter because we are complaining about mana troubles. If he's gonna proxy, we might just have to let him proxy. Maybe Jax could help out when he's padding top, but I can't really afford to help out right now, unfortunately. I would like to help out the Yasuo, but I do kind of have my hands full. I can't really just let her push in and grab all my plates. I gotta sit mid as much as I can and just learn the matchup and try to do better, especially since she has a Dark Seal. I don't want her roaming and getting a bunch of kills.
Teach me something new.
I'm sorry, buddy, I might just have to do that. Because I genuinely feel bad. I want to help, but it's just, I don't think it's in the cards. Maybe if I were playing vel'koz, sure. But as it stands, I'm behind in kills, I'm behind in farm.
An ally has been slain.
I don't have ult.
I'll review this later.
Ah, she lived. She just barely lived.
I quite enjoy my own company.
It's crazy. If I had ult there, that would have been so good. Yeah, walked into that, huh? That's pretty disgusting. It's so tilting.
I have better things to do. How can anyone be afraid of ghosts? They're adorable. Chase them!
Get her!
Open your mind.
God, I missed my Q. I would have killed her. I would have killed her if I didn't miss my
Spirits
Q.
are so lucky they're not people.
It was too much pressure, man. Way too much pressure. That's a nice Johnny skin. Is that Crystal Rose? Crystal Rose. That's nice. I don't normally like that skin line, but...
Cute. I'm seeing high. This is field research.
Red then top? It's gonna be gone? Wait, what? What's gonna be gone? He has this whole tower. I might actually grab Sork second. I don't normally do that. I don't like how much it delays my build, but... Nice, easy kill for him. Good 200 G shutdown. Oh god, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. There's no point, yeah. After that, I probably would have ganked top either. I'd be like, dude, forget Singed.
So my family knows I'm still alive. Eyes unclouded.
Top, you are on your own. No, not like this. Not like this. I would love to help, but I don't think I can help into it. I have been, bro.
Left.
That's really good. That's a good response. Yeah, I don't think I could help a Singe because my whole thing is about being in a circle, and Singe's whole thing is about putting down poison around him. So the last thing I want to do is kind of be in a big old poison circle with Singed as a very mediocre Aurora player. At least Ahri's not going up for some reason. Nice, guarded tank a tower shot. It's something. Oh, this MF rushed IE. That's interesting. I think they still normally rush Bloodthirster. I didn't mean to ping Yasuo away. I admittedly thought that Ahri was going up. I thought Ahri was getting uppies.
So few see the world as I do.
Good gank, good gank. This is difficult for Jax to gank. Something like Singed. Something like Ahri. I think bot lane is probably his best chance, and that would only be if our bot lane, you know, isn't pushed in, of course. Okay, she just warded. I probably should have TP'd. I do admittedly regret it a little bit, but I want to keep my TP up, man. I want to try to help out my team.
My work will help others understand what they can't see.
Such a shame because that Jax gank was so good.
Spirits here are
Yeah,
different
Jax
from the
wasn't
ones in
necessarily a bad pick into their team, but he is sure these lanes are difficult for him to gank. I'm sorry. Man, if I had ult there, I should have just stood in front of the Jax. I thought she was just going to leave.
Once I'm done here, I'm going to
I wonder if we
celebrate
could
by
do
reviewing
something
everything
bot
I've
lane. Admittedly, Janna is dead.
learned. I love people.
And Caitlyn has no mana. Yeah, they see me anyway. It's not the time. Now is not the time. Dragon is up. Let me just push this out real quick.
I know where my research takes me.
I don't know if we can do this though. I gotta defend mid. Oh. I gotta defend mid. Unfortunately, I would like to help him, but
She loves drama. All just a collection of fragile bones held together by sinew and muscle. At least I'll be a spirit in my next life.
Spirits are calling.
Beyond.
I couldn't do anything with bot not there.
Sounds, the smells.
It was just me and Jax there. There were 3 of them on him at full HP.
The spiritual balance here is
It is kind of rough. We should probably just FF. Admittedly, we probably could at least get her ult because she does tend to just throw her charm randomly when I'm under tower. So with a gank, we could probably at least get her to bust her ult, but that's not much.
Open your mind.
weaknesses can also be strengths.
Yeah, I had a feeling her charm was up right there. So I was thinking about flashing it, but I didn't want to look like a clown.
in the way. Your turret has been destroyed.
You're now an individual trusted with alcohol? Aren't you under drinking age, Ham? I hope you're not partaking then. Not drinking. Okay, good. Drinking's bad. Okay. Okay, I'm going, sir.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't really want to all in her. I
Spirits
don't
are
really
so
think the
lucky they're
Seraphine's
not
worth it. I
people.
kind of want to get a better pick. Maybe I should have done it. I mean, she's going full AP. But at this point, I'd kind of rather save my ult for maybe a more useful scenario.
You're in my personal space.
Spirits are calling. You're in my realm now.
Calibrating between worlds. Miss. Pay no attention to the trap.
Yeah, Aurora ult is not abundantly useful into Ahri. Maybe not my best pick. Maybe I should have gone with one of the old reliables. Because we know the Ahri matchup when it comes to vel'koz. Oh my god, I was shopping. I forgot that was warded. Shoot, I didn't ping it. Yeah, kind of a tough one.
Enemy rampage.
Note to self. Repeating previous actions may lead to unfavorable results.
I do think this is probably a loss. I don't think that there's anything we can do about this. I know that Yasuo keeps asking Jax for help and I get it, but I think it's kind of, you know, we're done with laning phase here. I don't know that any of us can really do too much. Yeah, maybe a good team fight where Ahri just, I don't know, man.
Playtime's just beginning.
Enough of that.
Double kill. Shut down.
Alright, well, speaking of a good team fight, we got something done there. That's more than we could say
Would
about the
anyone
rest of the
notice if
game,
I
so...
just left.
So ping 2. They have a lot of vision.
I see.
They have a
Very
lot of
interesting.
vision.
I like when it's quiet. I can hear myself think.
We do need to be careful because we're not warded. I do think Ahri and Seraphine are probably going to make their way down here. I'm not looking to give Ahri more stacks on her Dark Seal. Misfortune. We might want to back.
So few see the world as I do. How does anyone fight for this long?
Shut down.
Through the looking glass.
Killing spree.
Alright, we're kind of popping off as much as we can be. From 0-3 to 3-3 is not bad. I'm sorry, I went to go farm. I can't do anything for. I can't do anything, friend.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm curious who is vehemently saying no. I'm assuming our. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm honestly just curious.
Enemy double kill.
I feel like I might need a Zanya's.
And forgotten lose their way because of the Frost Guard's lies.
Just something. You know, we'll take what we can get. Just something. You know, we'll take what we can get. I don't have ult. There's no reasonable way we could really team favorite. I guess if Yasuo gets a really good ult with Janna. But without Jax here, I do really. Oh, that's good. Misfortune not way clear.
Has destroyed a turret.
Hester, my friend, I'll do all I can to help you.
Wait, sorry, buddies here. Did stream go down? Hey, Ham, are you in chat? Did stream go down briefly? Not this again. Yep, I think it did. Sorry, you guys are gonna get hit with another ad. It did? Was it long?
Enemy double kill.
Was it bad, Chaos?
Rampage.
Okay, that's
Creativity is
weird.
limitless.
Sorry about the
For
ad.
better or worse.
Oh, thanks, Desert. See you later. 15 seconds or so. Okay, thank you. I don't know what's causing that. Hi, Jin Gang. Yo, stream just went down. What's going on? Can you guys please keep me updated if anything happens? The second I get out of this game, I will look into it. What's been going on with internet issues lately? That's so strange. I've never had this problem before. I've been streaming for a year and a half. I think stream has gone down twice, and it's been in the past week. We saved him! We saved the day! Eep's still here? Oh, okay, Desert. I thought you meant, like, have a good stream, I'm heading out, kind of a thing. You're so close to owning every- you don't own every champ, Chaos? Kinda surprised. I also don't, but I don't plan to. I want Riot to remove more champs from my account, but now that I'm using them for thumbnails,
Quite enjoy my own company.
I'm scared. I'm terrified. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't mind saying yes just because of my internet issues, to be honest. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's a good pose. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. Alright, let me just skip past this. Oh god, League is crashing. Give us feedback? Give us feedback? Oh, it opened in browser. I can't even do the funny feedback with you guys. You got first 2 times today? How have the games been? You played too much, not on every champ, that's real. I mean, they did just decrease the prices of them. How have the games been? Hit or miss. I would say hit or miss, but overall not terrible. I'm going to be right back for a second. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, I know I haven't switched scenes yet, but I want to let you guys know I was back because I know that that was kind of a long break. So, sorry, I'm currently sitting down. Alright, we're good. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I just called my roommate just to ask him if he's noticed any internet issues, and he will be... Here, let me switch scenes so you can see me. Hello, everyone. He will be back. Have a good stream. Thanks, Desert. How have you been, by the way, Desert? How's your weekend going? Have any good plans for this week? Always want to check up on you. But anyway, he's not had any issues with the internet. He's going to be home in like 10 minutes, so at least he'll be able to monitor it. So I will keep streaming now that he can monitor when stream goes down, since apparently it doesn't tell me. I don't even have a report of dropped frames. I have nothing. Business as usual. The only reason I knew that stream went down is because Seribot was like, hello, how you doing? Anyway, let's get Desert in here, please. I could use a nice little carry, especially if my internet's gonna be disgusting like this. Get in here, carry me. Waiting for your shot to cool down or warm up. Well, you gotta pick one, man. God. I was planning to switch to a roguelike, but since you guys are queuing up, and especially since there's a couple of you guys I haven't gotten to play with in a while, namely Desert and Chaos, I'm gonna do League for the rest of the night. What I'm thinking of doing going forward is basically making it pretty much always half League, and then we can maybe vote on a roguelike for the second half of stream a couple times a week. And I am going to get back into rank. That's what I've been doing. I'm kind of training for it in norms, trying to play different champs and just get better at the game. So ranked will be coming. I'm thinking about one ranked game per stream just to start off. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. cold shots hurt a lot. Oh, desert. Alright, let's get in here. We got this. You gonna hit me with the good Mundo carry? We were just talking about how busted Mundo is. We met a fantastic Mundo player who recommended Ornn into Mundo, which makes sense, because Ornn scales well, and Ornn's passive and everything. It makes a lot of sense. It's a good pick into Mundo these days. Interesting, though, about his item upgrade being random now. It's so weird. I don't know what's going on, man. Small indie company. Also, hi, Jin Gang again. I'm sorry, I feel like I didn't really get to say hi to you. Everything is, going cattywampus, you know? Alright. Oh, by the way, I keep this tissue by my desk because I told you guys, I deal with the condensation. It's so freaking humid in here that every time I go to pick up my water bottle, my hand is just drenched in condensation, and then it gets all over my mouse pad, gets all over my mouse, my hands are slipping and sliding, I can't hit my skill shots. The odds are against me today. Okay, now that I'm here in chat and you guys are going to win the rest of your games, please. Please. Admittedly, I've been fortunate because even though we've had a couple toxic teammates, they've all been mad at other people other than me. Listen, I'm sitting there 0-3 mid lane on Aurora because this Ahri is just flashing under tower and killing me. Or I'm getting ganked or whatever was happening. I'm 0-3 and for some reason the Yasuo was mad at our jungler, so I'm like, thank God. Thank God. Oh. But I've not been able to untilt people, that's the only problem. Oh, sure, whatever, yeah. Get that, Jinx. Oh, let's go, we're getting the moon though, what a treat. What a treat. I'm gonna keep brute forcing it. I want to get better at Aurora. I want to... Could you ban Gwen? Oh, that's a good idea. I will say I don't see Gwen picked basically ever these days. So if that's any comfort to you, I've not seen her. I do like her though. Gwen is a cutie patootie. Yeah, Gwen's probably very good into Mundo. For me personally, yeah, back when I was playing top lane, I played Gwen into Mundo quite a bit, and it was so good. That's what made me fall in love with Gwen. Yep, Gwen murders Mundo, yeah. That's what really made me fall in love with playing her, because I don't really play a lot of melee champions, I don't really play a lot of fighters, or whatever you'd consider her, but playing her into Mundo, that sparks joy. That sparks joy. It really does. Oh, you know what's crazy, by the way? I called my roommate. You guys know he works at a grocery store, and my mom had said, hey, can you tell roommate to pick up some eggs, like a couple of essentials? I forgot to text him. I can't believe it. I never forget to text him, but I forgot. And so I called him. I'm like, man, you're home late. You're heading home late. And he goes, well, I was picking up groceries. I was like, oh, heck yeah, dude. What a hero. He got the eggs, man. We have breakfast tomorrow.
Keep an open mind, and we'll find meaning
Lynx, thank
together.
you so much for the follow. Are you? I think you were the Yumi? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm picking my runes. Hold on, one sec. I think I'm gonna go with... Udyr gets kind of tanky, right? Let's go with this. I don't know if it's the right call. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Please forgive me. I'm kind of dusting off the old Aurora here, so bear with me, but I'll do my best. Hi, Mom. Mom, have you noticed any issues with the internet? My stream did go down for like 15 seconds, which was really weird. Chaos is monitoring it, so we'll see. It should be okay. I'm sorry about that though, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. We have a really nice team comp too, so I think this will be very, very good. See you, Eva Jinx, it's like you're there. I wish you were here, Jin Gang. Although at least we have our lovely... Hello, Rika. Do you see this? Look at what I'm being hit with. It's crashing. My client is crashing. I'm going through it, man. By the way, Mom, roommate's coming home with groceries. I forgot to text him, but he still picked up groceries, so... We're good. Oh, okay, we got in. It was us. It was us holding up the loading screen. Sorry, I think I came back really hyper, guys. I'll try to mellow out a little bit. Oh, look at that.
Unless you know anything about spirits or the spirit realm, you do well to let me focus on my work.
Ooh, that's good. Yo, look at this. Oh god, I love Aurora. She's so cute. She's so cute. I wish I could be half as cute as Aurora. Oh my god, look at her. Honestly, that first game we played today, your game almost hard crashed after the match ended. League is struggling today, dude.
So few see the world as I
We're
do.
going through it. We're going through it, but... Right, Yumis do not start with health potions. Again, we're just learning so much. Like, that makes so much sense. It's so logical. What is this emote? That's gorgeous. But these are like little things about support that I need to, you know, kind of get into my head. Like, there was that Janna who started with a pink ward rather than potions, and I thought that's brilliant because Janna's long range enough that she doesn't really need the potions unless she's laning into something like Caitlyn Xerath maybe, but... Alright, Veigar's a little bit smelly. We need to be careful because if he puts us in his circle, we can very, relaxing SNES music engaged. Ooh, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. If he puts us in his circle, we need to be very careful because it can be tempting to QE him. However, if we're not careful, we will E ourselves into the wall. Which titles? No idea. That is very Mundo energy. Just Mundo listen to good music. It's a 4-hour mega mix. Oh, those are so good. The ones on YouTube. So good. We love the 4-hour mega mix. Don't look. Don't look. I'm embarrassed. That's the thing, sometimes when Aurora just walks up to you, they can kind of just walk around and play mind games. You need to be careful. Plus 10 respect for goated Mundo skin. Real. This Nasus gets us. And he started Cull. He is so committed to farming. The true top lane matchup. Okay, this guy really... He's really good at dodging. You kind of have to be on Veigar too, because you can have champs like Aurora just kind of walk up to you and bully you, so... Did he just flash or am I hallucinating? I think I'm hallucinating. Nice. Good on him though, he seems to be a pretty good Veigar player, and Veigar's another champ that I play at a very mediocre level, so if I could learn a thing or two from him... All music genres at once is Mundo style. I could see Mundo being the type to be like, I like any music. Okay, that's fair. Jingang, what kind of music do you like? I know you send me those like Euro beats. Is that really all you listen to? I'm here, friend. Get him, friend. Get him, Mango. Yeah! Yippee! Oh my god, the Yumi just emoting from the sidelines is really cute.
I like when it's quiet. I can hear myself.
So by the way, for those of you that kind of dropped out of stream because it looked like stream went down, etc., what I'm thinking of doing is we have a couple people that we haven't seen around in a while queue up for League, so I think I'm going to keep playing League for the night, and what we're going to do is going forward, we're going to basically do League, of course, for the first half. We're going to add some ranked in, etc. And then I'm gonna have you guys probably vote on a roguelike, and subs will be free to join me in the roguelike as well. But if people are liking League and queuing up for League, I'm not gonna be like, nah, dude, queue's closed, screw you. Especially when it's people like, you know, Desert, who we haven't seen in a minute, and Chaos, who hasn't played with me in a long time, so... I definitely trust tune recommendations from a Yuumi player because playing Yuumi is such a vibe, right? I don't play her much anymore, but back when I was in chemo, you guys know I played her a lot. She was all I could play. You just turn on some nice music, and you can have a nice, relaxing game as Yuumi. Mundo, we are best friends now. The true top lane experience. Alright, let's head back. I believe Veigar did. I'm just gonna ping missing, just to be safe. Doing good. Oh, she's got them charms, dude. I'm taking notes, man. You're all over the place. You love rock, disco. You like metal? Wait, Jingang, what kind of metal? Like, what groups? I'm trying to convert you to liking Sleep Token. So... yeah, that's kind of my agenda. Please, I need more Sleep Token friends. I have 0. I have 2. I know Afara likes Sleep Token, and I know Maliok likes Sleep Token. Those are my only Sleep Token friends, and then my roommate who I subject to Sleep Token all the time. Close, not the singular punch. Dang. Dang, man. Yeah, I could see you getting down to some disco, Jingang. Are you a dancer? Do you dance at all? You want to dance with the stars and I'll be the star? Which one of you guys could teach me how to dance if we were on Dancing with the Stars? I've never seen the show, but it's the star that doesn't know how to dance, right? And then they're with a non-celebrity who knows how to dance, right? That's the premise.
We're never more than 5 steps from spirit.
Dude, this top lane is so wholesome. I love that. Weak early game? Nah, Mundo's strong at all stages. You destroy them. Nah, destroy him. You gotta believe. You gotta believe.
From the ones in the Frau Yard.
The Veigar is playing pretty defensive. I do think he could get away with being a lot more aggressive into me because even if he throws down his circle, right, and he might be afraid I'll come after him after that, but he can back up far enough that I'm not gonna be able to get to him. I'm not gonna be able to get to him, you know? I think he's just looking to farm, which, you know, Veigar and Nasus, let's not get to late game. I know we have a Mundo, but let's not get to late game. Let's not. Yes, Jingang, you have told me that. Now that you mention it. Dude, is that Vayne? That's such a goody move.
Would anyone notice if I just left?
I wish I could go bot, that would be so fun. Jealous of the fun gank that Vi gets to perform here. Now, I definitely don't play with much of an assassin mindset. Not that Aurora's an assassin necessarily, but she's very bursty. She can jump in and burst. That's, you know, kind of what assassins do. But I don't have much of an assassin mindset, so I need to kind of get into that. I'm used to playing kind of, you know, slow burn champs like Hwei and vel'koz, if that makes sense. I gotta get aggressive. And more aggressive than... I do get aggressive on those champs, but not as upfront aggressive as you can get on Aurora.
Better things to do.
Okay, I do have to head back. I was mostly just checking to make sure Udyr wasn't there. Didn't want Trick 2G jumping out if I... See, that's where I'm gonna bump myself into the wall, but I should be
They're
fine.
not people.
But that's what you have to be careful of, and that's why I do think...
An ally has been slain.
That's why I do think this guy could afford to get a little bit more aggro into me.
Weaknesses can also be
I really want to
strengths.
jump in. I really do, but I'm low and he has his ult. He's gonna greed for this cannon for sure. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I have TP. He is stacking like crazy though. Vi could get a sneaky kill on him if she comes really fast. Alright, nah. She's busy farming, which makes sense. It's fine. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Good work. Look at this Yuumi build. I love this. She's really going for that mana regen. That makes sense to be able to spam her abilities. Yeah, I'll TP too. I'll TP too. Ah, close.
I go where my research takes me.
Alright, good dodge. I gotta give it to him. It's mathematically correct, Yuumi. I believe it. You're clearly killing it.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, that's crazy. I really like that. Always looking for tips on how to play support better. And again, I don't play Yuumi anymore, but still. No. Oh dear.
I should write home, so my family knows I'm still alive.
With this build, it gives over 110 AP and 27% heal and shield with a single item. That's brilliant. I don't know. League players are so smart. The fact that they think of all, I don't want to say exploits, but they think of these creative ways to build their champions. For me, I'm just like, I build Ludens on everyone, and that's it. I really don't put a lot of thought. I put, okay, to be fair, mid and late game, I do build utility on my mages. Of course, I build anti-healing, I build Leandries, I build whatever is needed for the situation.
I like when it's quiet.
But I really don't think about my runes and items too outside the box, and I do think it would really help me to start doing that.
An enemy has been slain.
Hester, my
I
friend.
basically just pick between two rune pages, things like that. I don't really try other things, and I do need to start. I mean, Aurora's about as far outside my comfort zone as I normally get.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I'd enjoy my own company.
We can do this. We can do this. Look, his circle's down. The boy who lived! Beautiful, Vi. Beautiful. You bought as many rune pages as you could back in the day. God, I remember that. So now you have 22 rune pages and use all of them. Good for you. It really shows. It really shows because I know I don't put enough effort into that stuff. It does add up. Of course, you know, picking the right runes is not going to automatically increase your elo or anything, but adding all these things together, thinking outside the box with your builds, building utility, picking the right runes, it all adds up. And basically, the main thing that I do with my runes is, oh, if they're tanky, I take runes in relation to that, versus if they're squishy. That's pretty much it. Speaking of which, they're somewhat beefy. I do think Leandry's wouldn't hurt.
Once I'm done here, I'm going to celebrate by reviewing everything.
I
I've
do think
learned.
Leandry's wouldn't hurt. I should have waited for TP, but that's okay. We're doing good. I'm perfectly happy to live off assists here, especially if people like Vi and Jinx are getting kills. And I guess Yumi. I'm good with that. Oh, I'm sorry. He's top. I didn't. That is the last place I expected him to go.
It's my job to cleanse what we've risked.
I'm so sorry, friend. I had no idea he was heading up there. Well, it took 2 of them to take you down, huh? I could TP bot, but there's no wards in the lane, so I don't think I'm going to. It's not going to help that much.
I hate it.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice, good job. Did Veigar back after that? Okay, Rift Herald. That makes way more sense.
Spirits here are different from the ones in the Freljord.
I don't know if I can promise that, friend. I'm sorry. I don't really want to annoy the rest of the teammates. I'll do my best. Do my best. I'd be blessed. This is so good.
Auntie Have would like it here.
Oh, this
She
is
loves
so
drama.
good. What song?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Would anyone notice if I just left?
Oh, he got the X. Let's go. He got the Q. Hey, let's go.
Has destroyed a turret.
Let's go.
Unstoppable.
Oh, hi. They didn't even have to pay for that one. You giving out giving them out for free?
Give me a second to decompress.
What's this man doing here? What's the other farmer doing here? Dude, I'm laning against the tiny farmer, not the tall farmer. What the heck is this? Oh, he's 3-1. That's kind of nasty, huh? Give me the short man.
We're all just a
Give me the short man.
fragile bones, sinew and muscle.
Dominating.
Spirit in my name.
There, you get 3 different types of pings. You get a whole variety of pings. Alright, the small man had- look at this Yumi build.
Spirits are so lucky they're not people.
That's so good. I love this. We've met so many, we met quite a few really good players today that have these unique builds and perspectives. It's been
Weaknesses
quite
can
a
also be
treat.
strengths.
Dude, this is so funny. This is the biblically accurate Yumi build.
Oh, I've read about this.
Loving the build. He's just noticed. He's just now noticed. How it work? She did explain it. She did explain the build. The Dawn Core stacks off mana regen and health. Yeah, she mentioned after the first item. Right, that makes a lot of sense. So, well, we're in an ad break, so I'm gonna wait to ask Yumi, because I do have a question for her.
How can anyone be afraid of ghosts? They're adorable.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, now that the ad break is over, Yumi, I have a question for you. Could you do that build on Soraka? I'm gonna get Caitlyn ulted. I'm gonna get Caitlyn ulted. Could you do that on Soraka? Would that be viable on Soraka?
No one is ever truly alone. Spirits are all around us.
You like building health on Soraka? Okay. Fair. I know that she used to build Warmogs for a while, but then when they changed how the health works, I know that she stopped building it.
That's true, my friend.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. I just figured for the increased healing, maybe perhaps, but that's a good point. She does need her health. Definitely more so than Yumi. Yeah, that's fair.
Open your mind. Leave me alone.
Well, I can tell which cat is above me right now. I do hear stumbling.
Quite enjoy my own company.
Oops. I thought my team was closer. Once this circle goes down, I'm so slow, man.
Woke up early for this.
Oh man, that Nasus is painful. If Nasus didn't hit as hard, yeah, 5-1 with 3 full items. Oh, he's nasty.
I won't
Oh,
let the
he's
demigods, old and forgotten,
he's
lose their way
nasty.
because of the frost guard's lies.
I do wish I had built differently. I was really hoping Nasus wouldn't be this bad, this early. I would have built a little bit differently, I think. That's okay, you can't really expect that.
The sounds, the smells. I hate it.
LDR of the Runins. Yeah, I mean, she could just get the Last Whisper portion. Or just the Executioners. Yeah, Mortal, I agree.
Spirits here are
Maybe I would get Executioners next and then just finish it after. Yeah, that's what I would do. I will grab my Oblivion Orb when I can. I feel like I need to help top, but I also need to stay
Auntie
mid.
Have would like it here. She loves drama.
Fun. He's gaming.
Would anyone notice
He's
if
gaming.
I just left?
I have a friend who is #1 Mundo in NA. Now imagine a Yumi attached to the #1 Mundo in NA. Horrifying.
An enemy has been slain.
Oblivion Orb.
The spirit realm, the material realm, they aren't mirror images, but do
Your turret
have
has been destroyed.
I mean, the Xerath is pretty vulnerable, but with Nasus there.
has respawned.
He said level 16 Spike is one of the strongest in the game. Interesting.
Spirits are so lucky they're not people.
An ally has been slain.
Weaknesses can also be strengths.
Beyond today, you have slain an enemy.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, we'll grab our Oblivion Orb and then what? None of these recommended items are good here, I don't think. Is there anything decent I can build here? I mean... I'm not 100% sure. I need to think on my build a little bit more. I think I might actually grab a Void Staff. Nice! Good old, good old. Dude, that Yumi emote is so good. I've never seen that one before. I gotta imagine people are mad when you flush that.
Afraid of ghosts. They're adorable.
I gotta imagine. I deserve that one. I deserve that one.
I should write home, so my family knows I'm still alive.
Yeah, but if I walk up to this man, I just die. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to solo him, friend. Talk about greedy.
So little.
It was the trans cat emote from T. There's a trans cat emote? Wait, that's so cute. Wait, that's adorable. You know what? I think I'm gonna grab a Void Staff. I don't know how much good it'll do me, but it's better than not grabbing a Void Staff, right?
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh no. Oh no. Not Yumi's Uber. I'm scared. Ooh, deer was looking to dive me. I don't appreciate that. I'm an endangered species.
The spiritual balance here.
A summoner has reconnected.
Alright, your Uber's back, Yumi.
I like when it's quiet. I can hear myself think.
God, this Zerath is annoying. He just sits in a bush and one-shots me. Jeez.
Anyway, bye.
Yeesh. I do have teleport ready. Check your Dawn Core. Do I have to click U? How do I... Wait, how can I do that on a Yumi if you're attached? Oh, wait. Am I not able to see it? I think it's not letting me see it.
Okay, let's go.
You hover in the tab menu? Oh. Gain 2% heal and shield power. If it makes you feel any better, I'll make sure you never go extinct on my watch, thanks. Ow. I'm being shot at. Leave me alone, dude. I cannot exist. I'm building a Warmogs. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. This is from existing on the rift far away. Banshees? Yeah, I'm not building a freaking Banshees farm. I will instead suffer. No, I'm considering a Banshees, maybe. Because they do have a Veigar. I just don't want to admit having to build a Banshees just to exist in this game.
Your team has destroyed
Okay, I'll build a Banshee. Shh, calm down, Zerif. No. He's so scary. I keep trying to use my ult just to not peel, but kind of try to slow them down. I'll build the Banshees. I'll build the Banshees.
An ally has been slain.
I'm building a little bit of everything.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Tired sounds like you need caffeine instead of Warmogs. Warmogs doesn't come with caffeine. Heal and shield power 50%.
I hate it.
We ballin'. We'll make it work. We'll make it work, guys.
Has destroyed a turret.
How's stream looking though? It hasn't gone down, right? Hasn't gone down, I hope. I'm telling you, I didn't even get a report from Streamlabs. It didn't say drop frames. It didn't say the stream went down. It hasn't said anything. Seribot is the OG.
Spirits here are
It's been fine though, thank goodness. Seribot's the realest for telling me. Oh, I gotta paste the Discord link again. Hey Joe Cucky, if you're in chat, let's go, Jinx. Yeah, can you paste the Discord link, please, sir? And pin it, please. Thank you, I appreciate you. Coward. Real. No, stop. Leave me alone. I'm building my veil. I'm building it. Yeah, that'll do, thank you. And just make sure it's manually unpinned till end of stream.
More than anything, but I'm not strong enough yet.
Has destroyed a turret.
Would anyone notice if I just said it?
Alright, he threw his Q or whatever that ability is. We have a millisecond to throw all of our abilities at the wave and farm it.
So few see the world as I do.
God, the Wither. The Wither, man, it's crazy. I'm gonna kind of be lacking on the damage frontier a little bit. I mean, I still got damage, but we do need to keep that in mind that we've kind of gone for survivability here. So I'm looking to kind of play a little bit more utility, do as much damage as I can, of course. Play around my ult, things like that.
Weaknesses can also be strengths.
Oh my god! What's he doing here?
Oh,
Man, this Earth is getting crazy vision control. It's kind of rough. Oh lord, he's sweeping, you know? He knows that that's warded. Xerath revealed that ward and he hit it once. This guy's vision control is actually crazy. Are you winning? 3-1 and 8.
How can anyone be afraid of ghosts?
Nasus is 6-1, so I'd say no. Unfortunately, Nasus is quite the problem. Nasus is quite the problem. Alright, they're all top lane.
So my
They got
family knows I'm
Scuttle.
still alive.
Not bad. Damage is not where I want it to be, but I think I built smart.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah, I'm sitting mid with Veigar, not too much else I could have done, really.
Killing spree.
You're in my realm now.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
I see the spirit realm and material realm simultaneously. This blend
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeah, had I known that Jinx was gonna take every ounce of that farm, I would not have TP'd, but c'est la vie, I am just the useless 3-in-1 mid, to be fair. I get it. I do get it. Alright, I guess we'll just push this out. I did unfortunately waste my TP, so I can't help out. Good job, Vi.
Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Double kill.
Hester, my friend. I'll do all I can to help you.
Yo, look at Mundo's health bar, that's crazy. You're a beloved mid-lane enjoyer by many people watching. Thanks, that's really sweet, Cyber. Ah, they didn't stay. I really thought I could get down there in time.
Interesting choice. I quite enjoy my own company.
Alright, I do need the back. I have 3k gold.
Material realm is such an nice
Let's head back. Now, which of these items do we complete first? Let's see. I think probably the Void Staff. Actually... Let's finish the Banshees first, and then... Oh, well, we can get both, right? And then we'll do the Morello last.
See. Very interesting.
Sorry, don't mind me. My voice box is going through it. Alright, team, let's go. I'll be there for backup. Come on, let's go. The second I get there, dude.
You have
I'm so exhausted, really. I'm so sad. Well, it's free Baron, I guess, for the 3 of us. That was silly, though. Actually, for 2 of us, because we have a Yumi. That was bad. I shouldn't have walked up to him. I didn't think he would still have ult at that point in the fight, but I guess it does make sense because Mundo is full health and so is Jinx. Wait, is point and click sniping now? Oh goodness, the standards are so low. The standards are so low. But yeah, what can you do? I shouldn't have gone up. I shouldn't have greeted for an assist.
Note to self. Repeating previous actions may lead to unfavorable
Unfortunate, I want to go top, but I am being delegated from mid here. We have 80 AP from Gathering Storm, that's so good.
I woke up early for this.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
I hate
Unstoppable. Your inhibitor has respawned. Shut down.
Spirits here are different from the ones in the field.
I keep just barely not making it in time. So close to 100 vision score, my gosh. Really min-maxing support. It's really good. I can almost taste it.
Auntie Habu would like it here. She loves drama. Between worlds. Open your mind. Would anyone
Killing spree. Killing spree.
Nice.
So few see the world as I do.
I don't know why NASA's flashed on me. Just put her traps down on Elder. Probably want to save those. I was hoping maybe I could get a little shield or something there, but that's okay. Alright. What can you do? I'm here for ball support. Actually, don't think we'll have time for another. This game ended up going on pretty long.
Creativity is limitless, for
Sorry,
better or
Chaos.
worse.
Mundo jump scare,
Your team
real.
has destroyed an inhibitor.
Dude, you're so big. Give me that Mundo cam. You can really appreciate his character model when he's big. Looking good. Looking good. Dude, so good.
Still corporeal. Oh well.
Gonna shove top. Okay, I will keep my teleport up, I guess. I suppose. seems like a good idea.
Spirits become wayward by absorbing
You can
the
TP,
pain
yeah,
of
I also got my TP.
It's my job to cleanse what each wisp has endured.
Jinx by upgraded boot. She doesn't have her boots? Oh, okay, yes, she doesn't. That's okay, it's kind of a new feature. I get it's really not ingrained in us. Plus, she has a Yumi. She, doesn't notice that she doesn't have her tier 2s. Well, her tier 3s, I should say. And Veigar's annoying. This is why I didn't really want to build up Banshees, because it's not actually helping me. I do not buy boots whenever I play Yumi. Yes, that's... That I knew. That I knew. That much I at least know about Yumi. Mundo has that. He does. He's looking good, man.
An enemy has been slain.
I would teleport, but both of the mid laners are just like, I pretend I do not see it.
Unstoppable. Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh, I've read about this.
My team carried me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hey, GG's.
Victory.
Hold on one sec, let me snooze this ad break because we will probably be ending stream here. Also, we probably only have 2 honors because I think I honored everyone last game. Or, okay, we have 3. Give it to you 2. GG's, nicely done. Aw, thank you for the honors, guys, that's very sweet. I have no idea. Oh, wait, I think I do know who this is. Maybe, perhaps. Alright. GG's, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry, we are gonna probably end it here simply because I don't think we have time for another. I do have to eat. Sorry, Chaos. I'll catch you next time, though, I hope. I'm off tomorrow. However, I will be live Monday. Nope. No, I'm off Monday. I will be live Tuesday. I'll be live Tuesday, 6 p.m. EST, with more League. Today's Sunday, I forgot. I know, it's crazy, right? Happy Father's Day. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for hanging out.